Hello, World Wide Web. I'm Dr. Shadow, the universe, now the best here, and welcome back to Live and Wired, episode 91, totally new. Joining, as always, we have that long-haired, creepy guy.
Legs.
About freaking time, am I right?
We also have... Wait, hold on here, this isn't right.
Decker, what are you doing?
I won't let me... There we go. There we go.
What's it? Decker! How do I change that?
And myself, Dr. Shadow. In between episodes, I have again moved into an even nicer house.
This is where the meth gator This is where the meth gator money is really going.
Yep.
So yeah, it's been a time since the last episode.
It's only been like
3-4 weeks.
3 weeks. I've been keeping count. Because it's been 3 weeks since I bought that makeup. What? I bought it. Well, no, correction. I bought it for Live and Wired. That was supposed to happen 2 weeks ago, but that never happened, and now we're here.
Deeks Bogart says, "Hope Vimeo and OnlyFans works out for you, Creepy."
Thank you.
And for those who don't know, Creepy has been posting his videos back again, now on Vimeo, and he's been posting updates and videos on OnlyFans, but they're about his work.
Yes.
Not that work. The other work.
Not that work.
Yeah,
not the work that I was hired to make, no.
I'm not doing porn on OnlyFans. Yet!
Yet? Oh, God.
Well, it depends on if they get to, hey, we have a reputation to uphold here.
We have a reputation?
How ironic, I get booted off of OnlyFans because I'm not posting porn there.
Jack of Blades is like, wait, Creepy's on Vimeo? Yes.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes, I am on Vimeo.
Jesse Guerrero, you haven't missed anything. We just started. I was introduced and I just told Decker to screw himself. I mean, as you can see right here.
Oh. God Howard says, "Yo, Decker, just wanted to say I found you randomly about 3 years ago. Thank you, algorithm, because you're unique and hilarious." That's an odd choice of words for me. I feel like I struggle to be funny, and unique is not what I'd call myself, but okay, thank you.
I was going to say, oh my God, the algorithm did something good for once.
It happens sometimes. I've been going nuts because I haven't gotten any videos out in a long time. Thank the stars aligning and my brain breaking one day that got the All Hallows Eve review done.
Yeah.
But I've told the story on my Patreon on the podcast. I said it again on a bit on the live feed there today. I don't need to go over again just how I went absolutely insane and finished the script.
I'm broke this week, so no asylum praising super chats. Still feel bad about that. Aww.
That's fine. That's fine. It explains why I haven't seen it. Yeah, as I was going crazy from not doing anything. It's what's the opposite of burnout?
It's also burnout, Decker. It's also burnout. When you're stressed out that you're not making anything, and then when you're doing nothing and you're annoyed at yourself for not doing anything, that's still technically part of the burnout process. Trust me, I know.
If you don't believe her, she will attack you with her knitting needle.
I'd like to point out, these are out of bamboo. I can't cause major damage with these.
I would not put it past you to try.
Temple is the weakest spot of the human brain.
Yep.
Legion X420 dropped $2 saying, "Love your content, Decker, and your movie reviews." There's a difference. Oh, thank you.
Well, I mean, there's your gaming content, there's your reviews, there's you complaining in a car for 2 hours about the Predator movie.
Yeah.
I did record a little bit of gaming content, but I haven't put it up yet because I'm not sure. What does everyone think? Like, you can hear me if you pay attention and try hard. You can understand what I say, but I did not balance the audio right, and it might be kind of annoying to try and understand me throughout. But
just put subtitles up.
But that takes even more time. I'd be better off just re-recording the whole thing.
Also, Rusty Lion. I love your reviews. Man, I Spit on Your Grave ones really made me laugh. Are you sure you want to laugh at I Spit on Your Grave?
Well, I tried my best to make it palatable.
You can't make that movie palatable.
No, you can't. But
It's like trying to make Human Centipede palatable. It's impossible.
Yeah, like Decker,
Caligula.
I'm still in awe. Decker found a movie franchise that was too much even for him.
No.
That's the story. I was planning on doing like a whole month-long special, just covering all the Spit on Your Grave movies. Like, yeah,
Thank
whatever. People say that warnings about this all the time. They're whatever. They say warnings about everything. This is like a little something, nothing. It's so stupid. I don't care. And then it's like,
Hey, Decker, do you want me to point out that was the only movie that got through the rigorous YouTube process?
That never got hit with any kind of copyright issues, any kind of not suitable for advertisers. It got shared out to everyone en masse. YouTube was like, okay, this is the one. Everyone must see it.
Now do Cannibal Holocaust and see what happens.
It'll probably get even better. It might end up on the trending tab. I don't know.
Also, Darth Weird dropped $2. Creepy, you got Thanos from YouTube. What the fuck? Yeah, I did. That happened last year. Yeah,
at this point, yeah.
End of like I think that the copyright strikes started coming in November, and I think it was at the very beginning of December when I got completely deleted altogether. And then it was speaking of funny thing, I was really looking forward to the next Live and Wired this month because I think it was near the end of last month. I got like 2 emails from YouTube telling me that they had decided to delete my Midnight Wank channel and my regular channel. Oh. They told me this like months after they've already done it.
Also, Sebastian Iman donated 1K Canadian dollar.
Thank you very much.
Hey, Kat, what do you think of YouTube giving itself a free? I'm staying out of that. I'm staying out of that. You do not speak ill of YouTube. There is no war in Bossing Say.
It's like those the car award. Like every time they show off a new car, like Chevrolet is especially guilty of this. They'll always say that they got this award or this award or this award. The JB Power and Associates stuff. Those awards are effectively fake awards. It's an actual place, but they just say pay us so much and we'll give you this award. But Chevy has been known to actually invent their own awards and give it to themselves and then brag about it in their commercials.
Wasn't there I know that some really shit B, C grade movies would have reviews that say that this movie is great and it's like, this movie is great according to some mechanic magazine from the town that they filmed in. In reality, most likely the context was, it's great that this is being filmed here because, da-da-da-da-da-da, economy.
Yeah.
I don't know if he actually posted a super sticker because it's not showing up in StreamYard. He dropped $4 for a chat that's super sticker. Yes.
Hold on. He sent a pair wearing a sweatband, handing you a coffee.
Oh, thank you. I like coffee.
Yeah.
I had coffee this morning and I ran out of chocolate creamer and now I'm sad. Also, quick cat, they're on to you. Sing Secret Tunnel. Secret Tunnel. Secret Tunnel.
Also, I do wonder if we could Creepy review Demon Slayer with Decker on his channel 5 years down the line. Why 5 years down the line?
Because he has faith that Decker will be around for 5 years. You should review Cannibal Holocaust. Didn't I just do that joke?
Yeah.
Do that joke?
But
now they're dropping money and saying that it should be done.
Also, remember, if you put in #MethGators, it goes to the MethGator Fund.
I was wondering if we could get coffee. Here it is. That's Low Dragon.
Yeah.
Coffee.
I was actually wondering if we could get a magazine to promote MethGators that way, though. Like, could we get someone to do that? Artie Pavlov dropped $5 and said, "Hey kids, hi Cat, hi Decker, and hi Decker's fake home. Hey Creepy and Creepy's creepy awesomeness."
Also, Artie, it's a C, not a K. Please note the cat. Ignore the screw your Decker. That's just a private message towards Decker.
Mm-hmm.
What's Psycho G-Man?
Psycho Gorman. I think maybe the super chats don't let you say gore. Maybe. I don't know.
Also, someone was like, we got 75 pence?
79 pence. Thank you very much.
Ooh, someone said fried rice. Also, 5 years probably accounts for delays in Decker's schedule.
That's fair. Fair.
No. Don Ochtenberg, I like Decker. I don't want him to... Divas
that counts as horror. It does.
It does. Diva reviewed them.
I would review
It's like
that
Hell
movie
World,
with
but
Decker. I would review Spice World with Decker. I would.
Spelling Guard.
Spelling God.
All right. The only problem is when you have to have both chats up so you can do your moderation things.
Jesse's asking, Creepy, will you come back to YouTube if the fucking YouTube bots died?
I'm afraid to answer that because if they all die, everyone is going to be looking at me now.
Yeah, we're all going to be like, Creepy.
What?
Did you do something?
What did you do, Creepy?
Creepy, did you basically do the freaking thing at Independence Day?
Be our YouTube news next episode would just be, all of the bots just suddenly...
We don't have any clue about it. There is no Warren Bossing say. Why is that my go-to response when I want to deny everything?
Because it works so well. It's both relevant, funny, and oddly disturbing.
That whole there's no Warren Bossing say thing was scary as a kid, and then when you're a grown-up and you really learn about propaganda, it hits you. It's like,
Yep.
Hi.
Yep.
Oh, boy.
Any word on that potential Star Chaser review?
Yeah, I do apologize. I haven't bugged Decker about it lately because I know he's in the middle of his, April of the Fools, May of the, what is it?
May the funny be with you.
Clowns, April of the Fool, May the
fun. May the funny be with you.
Yeah, something, he's basically he's going to eventually get all of his clown-themed reviews done. So I figure that once he gets that done, I'll bug him about that one, yeah.
Technically, I have 4 more movies to do in 2 more videos.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay, I understand. I understand what you're doing with that, Decker. Okay. Anyway, shall we cover the news now? It has been 12 minutes.
We should probably cover the news a little tiny bits here.
Apparently, Justin Plays wants you to do a review of the movie known as Critters. Why
Yes.
am I English?
That's been a huge review for a long time. Huge request of a review for a long...
Yeah.
The point is, hey, everyone remember that Doc Floors review from a long time ago? We covered the Lordy. I like Lordy. Lordy's done some stuff, and Lordy had a new album come out last year. It was nice. There's a little thing called... Hey, we got $5 from Audie.
It's all Creepy's fault. What is? Who cares? It's Creepy's fault. It's cat. Spelling is not a friend of my phone. A fried of my phone.
A fried is not a fried or a fried or a friend.
Breaking news. There is no Warren Bossing say.
But yeah, everyone remember Lordy. I like the I like it the music. I play it the music. I review it the movies they did. I still got to do the kid.
You reviewed a music video of theirs.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Don Ochtenberg.
Aww.
The cat Amber passed away 2 weeks ago today.
Aww. She has crossed the Rainbow Bridge. What's the term to Valhalla?
I don't.
You're thinking of him. No, Hemdahl was the guy who guarded the Rainbow Bridge. Bifrost. Rainbow Bridge, yeah.
Yeah, there's like this dog retirement sanctuary where basically it's a bunch of old dogs who can't be taken care of by their owners because it's so much medical work, and it's basically comfort for their last few days.
During the whole April Fool's thing, like last year, the new Lordy album was Killection, which was a compilation album of a bunch of albums that didn't really exist.
Is that the where you got the freaking He-Man song from?
No, that's Monsteriophonic. Thea-Terror versus Demonarchy.
Motorcycle
Specifically
US.
Thea-Terror.
Motorcycle US donated $2. Going Creepy. Congrats on your new home for videos. Plug it. Also, yeah.
But the Killection was just, hey, we're going to go through and do a whole bunch of older metal styles, of a whole bunch of different things. It's pretty much Lordy does a parody album.
Mm-hmm.
And congrats on the new home for videos, plug it. And we got $1 Canadian from Sebastian Iman. Thank you very much.
A Canadian dollar. It smells like maple. No, that's only the 100s that smell like maple syrup.
But booty.
Yes, I have one.
So do I.
There was a little thing where Lordy announced on April 1st that, hey guys, this year we're going to make 4 albums. And everyone caught him on it. They're like, yeah, it's April 1st. You're not making 4 albums. You're not. And they're like, yeah, you got us. They're making 7.
So are they planning on sleeping anytime soon, or have they replaced their blood with Red Bull?
April Fools! Lordy's post about how they would release 4 new albums this year was obviously a joke. They're actually releasing 7, turning the fictional compilation album collection into an actual compilation album post hoc by completing the albums the tracks quote-unquote came from. Do you believe that they are going to be able to do this?
Well, what defines an album? How many songs do you need to have on an album to count for an album? Because if they do like if it's only like 3, they could technically get away with it.
Well, yeah, I would say that it should be something along the lines of 10, but when they did the 2 albums in one, Monstereophonic, Theater and Demonarchy each had like 8 tracks.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you can usually get away with 8, but 10 is like generally it's the expected number. Yeah.
Okay, so if they do 7, that means 70 songs. Well, how long does a song have to count for a song? Because they could do 10 30-second songs.
Well, they tend to average about 3 minutes, though their album Sexorcism did push it to about 6 minutes per song.
Hey, Creepy.
Which I think was a bit much. Like, you like to rock out, but at the same time, when you're halfway through the song and you're like, I'd like to rock out to something else now.
Let's see. We have a $5 donation from Richard McPherson. Hey, Creepy. Any news on the state of your YouTube channel, and when are you coming back with content creation? He's on Vimeo.
I'm on video. I'm on Vimeo.
Can we just put a little sign on Creepy's name saying now on Vimeo?
Yes, we can.
Please do.
You need the
you
link.
have the power. I don't.
Do you need the link to my Vimeo account?
No, we're just going to say now on Vimeo. I think they can look up that long-haired creepy guy on Vimeo. I trust their Google flu. Also, Wences Acosta said, Lordy actually replaced their blood with the original recipe for Four Loko. Okay, let's pretend I don't know what Four Loko is.
Wait.
Wences Acosta.
I just see Sexorcism as the greatest title ever.
It's at 816 or 716. It's above the Richard McPherson donation. Good.
Okay, I got it.
Isn't like the original Ford Loko like 2 espressos and a beer and like a shit ton of regrets? I don't know what Ford Loko is. I don't drink that hardcore.
Oh, would Decker continue to shill for Xbox bidets if they sponsored the asylum? That's an interesting little universe we found ourselves in.
Ooh.
How did we get here?
How did we get here? How are we there?
Okay, that's how we got here.
I don't drink Four Loko. I don't like beer. I think beer tastes like grass. We have a $5 Canadian dollar.
Sorry, I'm kind of close to broke right now, so I'll be quick. Decker, thoughts on Summer of Nick Cage? If so, would you review Season of the Witch? Would I have to do it with Creepy in order for him to accept this?
You can do it with me if you want a Nick Cage partner.
Wait a minute. I mean review, not do it.
I'm so Decker.
I was talking about with Creepy.
I mean, why do I need to be there for Season of the Witch? Just, where's that coming from? I'm just curious. I'm not saying no. I'm like, why did I need to be there specifically for that one?
Okay, Face Off then. I don't know.
Actually, Face Off with you two would be funny because then you could do a review where Decker has to act like Creepy, acting like Decker, and then Creepy has to act like Decker, acting like Creepy. Come on, tell me there isn't potential in that.
I mean,
I am a creative genius.
Decker would have to be low-key and sarcastic, and I would have to be screaming and everything.
I repeat, how hard can... I mean, if it was me and Decker doing Face-Off, at least no one would tell the difference.
Basically, you want the scene from the Power Rangers Turbo movie where I flip out about the cars be the entire review from my side. Am I following?
Yes.
Okay. For some reason, people really liked that. They thought that was very funny. I had someone tell me that when they watched that review, they had to pause the video after that because they spent the next hour laughing themselves silly. That was how funny they thought that, and I was just like, "Huh, okay, thanks."
I.
Yes.
Kat, if you and Decker do Summer of Nick Cage, please do Gone in 60 Seconds. We have to also do Con Air, and I have to break out into singing I Don't Want to Miss a Thing. Well, no, that wasn't Con Air. That was
no. Con Air was How Do I Live?
How do I live? Never mind.
Yeah,
Gotta relearn that song.
Trisha Yearwood, that was it. Yeah, Con Air was How Do I Live by Trisha Yearwood. Yeah.
Con Air, con shit. Oh, that sounds familiar. Kill it. That sounds familiar.
Lone Dragon says, sorry if I'm spamming, but Gary from Off the Shelf Reviews has said they are willing to make Star Chaser review a crossover.
Oh.
Crossover with Matt Creeper.
Great, you've gone and confused him, Lone Dragon. He'll be that way for hours now.
Is Dexter from Texas? Define from.
Dexter lives in Texas. He is from Vermont. He is from Pennsylvania by way from Vermont. So Vermont, Pennsylvania, and then Texas.
That's correct.
With a brief stint in the Netherlands as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just live in Florida.
Face Off, Con Air, Vampire's Kiss, Kick-Ass. Oh, God, that's right. He was in Kick-Ass.
Willy's Wonderland. You have to do Willy's Wonderland.
Oh, absolutely, Willy's Wonderland.
National Treasure.
National Treasure 1 and 2. I was kind of surprised they didn't make more of those movies.
Shh. Don't speak ill, and they might actually do it. I mean, how can you get more crazy? They stole the freaking Declaration of Independence, and then they stole the president and went to France. I'm still trying to figure that one out.
What was my birthplace? My birthplace was a hole in the ground in Vermont. I just kind of came out like a weed.
I was going to make a joke saying, so you're like a dwarf or a Goro? Wait, Gorons? What are the rock creatures in Legend of Zelda? You know what I'm talking about,
yeah,
right?
I think Goron.
Goron. Yeah, they say Goro at the end of their sentences, yeah. Oh, the Ghost Rider movies.
The Ghost Rider movies. Mm-hmm.
Creepy. Did that movie that you wrote a scene for come out yet?
Not yet.
It's not done yet.
It's still warming the lube.
No, it's...
Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider.
Didn't I mention that?
Yes, you did.
You did.
But I forgot it already, so it's a good thing you told me not to.
Oh, Sebastian Iman donated $5 going, he's the effing undead, cut his head off! Wait, what I just did gave me a fucking migraine! Dogma is not a personality trait, Kat. Bullshit. Alan Rickman lines are personality traits. Summer of Alan Rickman, all I'm saying. Slips you a $5 bill.
Brandon Riley says that Con Air is their favorite movie, and they still need to see Wally's Wonderland.
Oh, you gotta see Wally's Wonderland. It is a great... I won't spoil it. But it is a great movie to turn your brain off to and just watch some carnage.
But my brain always is like...
Yeah, you're forgetting right now.
I'd make a joke right now, but since we're on YouTube and children can be watching, I won't say what that sounds like.
Thank you.
If you remember those spiky balls from the 90s that bounced around on the table via vibration.
I do remember those.
Thank you, Crocodile Tears. So I've been subbed to you, Decker, since you're a fan of the Paradise Review, and you've sort of been my cinema snob alternative. Anyway, you make me laugh a lot, you fantastic haired bastard.
I actually did read that as Fantastic Haired Beast rather than...
I mean, yes. Anyway, back to knitting. So Decker's brain has a chihuahua growling in it all the time. That would actually, I was going to say that, or do you remember also from the 90s, the weasels on a ball? The 90s had some weird-ass toys. It was like this ball thing, and it had like this weird little furry...
Here's the problem with these really good summer special ideas, is you always end up having more things than there are weeks in the summer. Assuming that I actually do manage to do one a week this time.
Well, now what we do is we get the cattle prod and we poke you with it every other second. Until he starts liking it, and then we have to find a new punishment.
Yeah.
I got waterboarding.
Turn it off and watch color out of space.
Oh god, that thing has some great body horror if you're into body horror. I'm not the biggest fan of body horror, but there's also a lot of symbolism.
I mean, I just watched Terrifier. That's a great movie for a gorehound, I'll tell you that right there.
Oh yeah. No, it's fun if you want to watch crazy Nick Cage, and also
who needs eyes when he's got the thumbs?
Yeah. Decker! You know my feelings on that. Don't, please. Mercy.
I'm gonna have to censor. Well, not really censor, but like edit around a lot of stuff.
Oh, someone says, let's be honest. It would be the summer of It wouldn't be the summer of Nicolas Cage. It would be the year of Nicolas Cage. With how many movies?
Oh, good.
Also, we had a couple of super chats, one after the other. Don Achtenberg dropped $2 and said Decker's brain is a growling chihuahua. And Pavlov was the one who dropped $5 and said turn it off and watch Color Out of Space.
Yep, that's what I was reading.
Whew.
Crocodile T has also not got the creepy hate. Don't know if that's still a thing. Hope it's not. You're always like bounce out. Yeah, the creepy hate's no longer existing. Guess where it all went?
Apparently, everyone hates Cat now.
I don't know why they hate me. I'm sweet. I'm adorable. I'm lovable. Look at this face. Do I look like a person who could kill you in your sleep? Don't answer that question.
Well, I have a very nice house and it has a very nice security system.
New Doc Prime dropped £5 and said, "Hey guys, hope you're okay. I'm in the hospital. Do you like Stan Wilson? She creature is and relic."
I think he's on some really good drugs at the hospital right now.
I hope you're okay.
Yeah. Hope you're okay though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Sebastian
also,
Iman donated.
Yeah. Go ahead, Kat.
Put the bunny back in the box.
Oof.
Oh, Tiny Wolf, don't say that. It's not that they hate titties. They hate titties with opinions and are loud and talk. They don't just hate titties.
That led to a weird Devilman mental picture.
Okay, listen, I'm still not over that scene where the woman is basically braying like a donkey during the sex scene in Devil May Cry Baby, okay?
Yeah.
Or the tit eating the man.
Well, I mean, when I watched Devilman Crybaby, at least at that point, I had a better idea of what I was getting myself into. Because it was not my first rodeo with Devilman.
Yeah,
I made Decker watch the live action Devilman, and he was like, I kind of want to crawl into a hole and die.
The Grey Turtles Entertainment. Based off Decker's reactions, yes, you do, Kat. How dare people hate on me? I know. I guess it's because back in my early days, I was a little too loud, but I've improved. I have mellowed.
I haven't. Ah!
Decker, if you're gonna be doing the Kermit thing, wiggle the R. What was I gonna say? Yeah, it was so weird because on Tumblr when Devilman Crybaby was on, everyone was like, "Oh, this is gonna be a cool anime. This is gonna be fun," and I just sit here watching them all, basically live reacting to it and watching them all break, and I'm just like.
Oh, you like the anime, do you?
You like the anime, huh? Well, they're all like, oh, this is a cool art style. This sounds badass. Da-da-da. The guy's cute. I'm sitting here going...
So, yeah.
So that was my entertainment. I'm like, I don't have to really...
Oh, well, that's comforting.
We're in a plane listening to a band who died in a plane crash. Wait. What band was the one that died in the crane bash?
There have been a few.
I'm thinking of the guy who sung La Bamba.
Oh, that's Ricky Valens.
Yeah.
Or Richie Valens.
There's been quite a few performers who have died in plane crashes, so that's a long list.
Fuck. That's depressing, and I want to Google it.
Artie Pavlov is asking, Creepy, what's your Vimeo thingy?
I'm trying to figure out how I can send this to him. Ideas? Like, there's no way for me to post this in the comments.
Leonard Skinner? Wait, Skinner's dead? When did Skinner die? Buddy Holly also was one who died. Ooh, I look just like Buddy Holly. oh, and you're Mary Tyler Moore. Can you tell what music I listened to in the 2000s? Actually, these new glasses, they do make me look like freaking... Decker! Lies and slander! You know what they do in hell to those who lie? They put you in a gold... They put you in a lead cloak that's gold plated. If we go by Dante Inferno. It's a lead plate. It's a lead cape. It's a cape made out of lead that's gold plate that has gold on the outside.
But they weigh the same.
Did Dante Alighieri know that?
I just think, like, you know, if it's gonna be like weighing it down, like, it could just actually be gold. I mean,
yes, but that's symbolism, Decker. Symbolism. It symbolizes you tell these golden lies when reality you are evil. Also, I think you might get thrown into a pit full of snakes that turn you into shit when they bite you.
Right.
I gotta read that.
Turn you transform into fecal matter, or they and poop you out, or
no, they go bite and you turn into random things.
That sounds like you just are playing the wrong roguelike game.
I love it when I'm talking about freaking Dante's Inferno. Next week we'll talk about Purgatorio. Purgatorio.
Ortega. We are talking about Ortega.
I was going to say, Ortega sounds like the name of a spaghetti sauce.
That's Prego.
I'm talking about taco shells.
That's Porque. Wait, that's butter.
Shit that turns you into snakes. Mm.
That's a kink somewhere. I just know it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, boy. Asking, is Thick Black Daddy doing okay? I think so. I think he's been streaming relatively frequently. I just don't know if he's going to be joining us today because I didn't send him a message earlier telling him that we were, and I've been so dang flaky, I don't blame him for not knowing.
No, that's Prego, not Prego. Wait, the pregnant sauce, Jack of Blades. Like, no. You're thinking Prego. Prego. Fuck it! Wordplay.
Anyway, so next bit of news. EDF, once again, EDF is back in the news on Live and
Live. For the love of all that is unholy and
EDF!
Okay, if they ever make an EDF movie, we're never going to hear the end of it, are we, Creepy?
No, there's going to be a summer of EDF. I'm going to break that 90-minute movie. Actually, it's probably only going to be 87-minute movie into each and every 5-minute segment, and I'm going to do the EFAP thing, every frame of pause, and I'm just going to dig into every last minute detail. And I'm going to be like, and here is a paper cup left on the curb over here. And you would think that would mean that there's someone who was drinking on set, and they just left it there, and no one's paying attention. But I wonder, were they actually wanting you to think that? And that would help to sell the low-quality movie angle.
Low Dragon, don't ask that question.
Intentionally put the paper cup there in the middle of the war zone with a little bit of water in it.
Okay.
Black Core says, you guys remind me of a horror version of the Guild. Thank you very much.
Wait. What's the Guild? And should I be concerned?
The Guild is that YouTube channel that, I'm blanking on her name now, and I hate myself for it.
Felicia Day?
Felicia Day, yeah, thank you. It's the YouTube channel that Felicia Day helped found.
Oh, but we're horror-based. We do other things minus horror.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes... Oh, no, people are wondering... Sorry.
Dore says, Decker, massive fan, love the content. Also, long-haired creepy guy, love the Scooby-Doo reviews. Thanks for making quarantine enjoyable.
Is quarantine ever going to be enjoyable?
But yeah, EDF World has been out in Japan for months now. They've finally given us a release date for the West.
Also, Timothy Armstrong, yes, I am very well aware. You can stop spamming that message. Also, the reason why Crocodile Tears, no one is talking about the Borderlands movie is because none of us have hope for it.
Mm-hmm.
Some of us are wondering what the fuck is WTF is EDF.
Fuck.
Here we go.
Okay, so Creepy, do you and I want to go off and go to the bathroom and make a sandwich while Decker goes on his 5-hour rant about EDF?
Yeah, sure. Why
Think
not?
Starship Troopers. There, I've ended it for you.
So,
Uh,
Earth Defense Force, EDF for short, it was introduced to the world through a cheap thrown-together game with pre-made assets for a low price in Japan of 2,000 yen, or about $20, as part of the Simple 2000 series, as the company that made it was kind of the Japanese game developer version of the Asylum, who just pumped out a whole bunch of cheap shit in the hopes that someone was going to buy it. But there was a surprise with EDF. It was fun. So it did so well for them, they actually decided, hey, let's make a sequel, which is something they never did with any of their Simple 2000 games, because generally, no one fucking cared about them. And they made EDF 2. And it was also good, but it was not until the Xbox 360 came out and the PlayStation 3, and they were like, we are going to make a third game. And they were working with Sony, and Sony was like, we are doing better now. We have our PlayStation 3. We have a reputation to uphold. We're not going to put your cheap shit on our fucking system. And so they're like, damn, we want to make a third game, and we want to do it on the 7th generation of consoles. So Microsoft came up and said, please, for the love of God, someone Japanese put something on this damn thing. And they made EDF 2017, an Xbox exclusive, which was the first one to come to America, and that is what I played. And it was good. The graphics were crap. The controls barely worked. But you shot giant bugs for 52 levels. Hundreds and hundreds of them coming down. And just all the loot and all the weapons and all the armor and all the health pickups. And you keep going and you fight back against the alien hordes in this amazing story that is so over the top and ridiculous, yet so serious. Camp at its finest. And so after that came EDF 2025, EDF 4, followed by 4.1, EDF 5, EDF fucking 4.1 Wing Diver, the fucking thing that got Insect Armageddon, that got Iron Rain, and now they decided, we've done all this shit. We're going to turn everything pixelated now and have everyone just shoot each other to death on the Nintendo Switch as well as while we don't show on the PS4 and the PC. And that, my friends, that is Earth Defense Force World Brothers, which is coming May 27th to PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and PC. Not Xbox. I'm very upset about this.
Decker, you turned me into a cat.
Oh.
I legitimately put that there to see how to go to the bathroom to see if Decker's rant wasn't that long, there would be a funny image.
And he was still going. Also, Motorcycle US much earlier in the chat that said, "Cad, I caught a spoiler for Creepy's Meth Gator script."
What? When did you catch a Meth Gator script? That'd be impressive.
I was hoping you knew.
I don't know anything. Also, Cat uses substitute. Yep. See, I was very good at the substitution jutsu when I was a huge Naruto weeb. Sadly, I could never master freaking sexy jutsu or clone jutsu.
200K. Nice. I'm working on getting more gamer score than my brother. My brother is still up in Pennsylvania. He had more gamer score than me because he's had the Xbox One where I didn't. But now I got the Series X and I'm catching up with that power of the Game Pass and the fact that my brother made a rookie mistake. He had a child. I do not have such responsibilities. I can play.
You have a dog.
You have a dog.
Shit!
Also, no, Artie, Pavlov, I did not miss Decker's whole talk about, no, trust me, I've heard it 1,000 times.
Right.
Also, Decker, if you wish to improve your gamer score, there is a certain little game I have been playing known as Sea of Thieves where you can get a crap ton of gamer score in it.
Sea of Thieves. I played a little bit of that, but I wanted to play it with Char, and she has absolutely no interest in being a play pirate. And I'm like, but I need someone to work this fucking the damn what the hell are they called?
The mast.
The mast. While I worked the
Helm.
Wheel.
the wheel.
Helm.
Helm.
Deck.
The mast. Well, I helm, and someone do something on the damn. We need people to work the
Decker.
damn.
Hi, I'm people. Anyway, I have
I can
friends.
join you in Sea of Thieves.
Yes, you could. I'm going to be doing a stream tomorrow.
That's
at Sea of
cross-play
Thieves.
out the ass, I think.
Yeah, that's. Oh yeah, it is. As long as you have a Microsoft account, you can cross-play like hell on that thing.
Also, if you load Sea of Thieves up on Xbox Game Pass for Android, it has gyro aiming.
Oh Jesus Christ!
It does, and you're allowed to change the sensitivity on it.
No, but I just got into Sea of Thieves, and I just did like a bit of it, and I had fun with some people. But I'm looking to make a crew.
Which Sea of Thieves had a single-player mode.
It does. It's called Loneliness.
I've run around in Sea of Thieves by myself, and I can kind of work the smallest ship just to get around.
The skip.
But it's really I'm playing pirates kind of requires more people with the whole setup of it, and how the heart of it involves multiplayer, and they're not shy about that, I think.
Yeah.
A long time ago, said long-time listener, first-time caller, been a fan for a long time. I am in all of your Japanese adventure. You guys need to do a retrospective or something.
We need to actually go to Japan and enjoy it. Like,
what are
that'd
they?
be a nice change of pace.
Listen, Decker. I don't know if you've been on my Twitter for a while, but My Hero Academia has an art exhibit there, and there is a 2-scale All Might statue, and it's packing. And I want to go.
You need to give it a squeeze.
You can't touch it.
But Miss Ace 2500 dropped $2 asking, "Can you review Willy's Wonderland? You'll enjoy it." I think that would be part of a summer of Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, but
now with the very nice house. Wham.
There are special places.
LFS Productions. My YouTube channel was terminated. I am on Vimeo and OnlyFans now.
God damn it,
Decker. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
There we go. Then my very nice. I can do some nice summer shouts, I think. Very interesting ones. And I won't have to risk my life this time.
Why would you risk your life?
I crawled up on the fucking roof.
Yes, Productions. Yeah.
Don't ever crawl on the.
That was for the summer of Freddy versus Jason. It was very important.
Why would you want to date this? Why?
Have you seen the dating sims out there?
Yes, Mister. I dated the Panzer girls.
Panzer Models Tank Dating Simulator. And of course, let's not forget Stay, Democratic People's Republic of Korea, my first and only trip to North Korea.
Let's not also forget the one where you date a fidget spinner.
Oh, I don't have that one.
It was like, I think you only go to it's like a demo. It's not even fully done. There's also the dating sim, which is also an RPG, which was actually one I was actually kind of interested in because I'm like, ooh, RPGs. Oh, they're all girls. Can I have some man in here, please? No, I went on. I could tell you stories of how I was complaining about monster-based media made for men and monster-based media made for women. And it's sad. I don't want my monster men to just have animal ears, gosh darn it. There's a reason why The Shape of Water was popular with women.
Speaking of monsters, there's the news about the Munsters.
We have to talk about this.
Yes.
We got to talk about this.
It is important. It is sadly important.
I know.
Does anyone want to read the excerpt?
The Monster.
On it.
Directed by Rob Zombie. I'll spare Cat this. Are you okay with that, Cat? If I spare
Please
you,
spare me the pang.
I'll spare you the bread. Hey, Cat, I'll spare you the bread and the pain. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Likely going to streaming, Rob Zombie is rebooting The Munsters. Yay! Rob Zombie has also called upon some of his frequent collaborators to play main roles in the rumored movie. Oh, so it's going to be a movie. Okay.
Uh-huh.
His real-life wife and consistent lead star, Sherry Moon Zombie, has reportedly been cast as Lily Munster, the matriarch of the family, while the Lords of Salem and Three from Hell star Jeff Daniel Phillips will play her husband Herman. Daniel Roebuck and Richard Brake, two other actors who often appear in Zombies movies, have also been cast in undisclosed roles alongside Jorge Garcia from Lost and Cassandra Peterson, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. Ooh, although I think she can do better than this.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. Yes.
I love how everyone's just like, why? No, no, no. Why? Oh, hell no. Of course. What a disgrace to Herman. No, no, no.
Here's the thing. Here is the thing. This is not the first time. This is not the first time that someone has
Here's the thing.
attempted this. It's not the first time someone has attempted this. There was, I want to say, back in the late 2000s, there was an attempt to reboot the Munsters. It was called Mockingbird Lane, and it was basically the Munsters as a straight up horror movie, and it tanked royally. Like
yeah, because the problem is they're trying to take the Munsters, which is a very funny, kooky, happy show, and try to make it grim, dark, and serious, which is what Rob Zombie's going to do. And people are like, I have hope for this. I'm like, none of you have seen a Rob Zombie movie, have you?
Creepy as Herman Munster. Creepy's too short. Elvira can do so much better. Elvira could be a meth gator, and it would be better. Hey.
Well, we could go up to her right now and be like, hey, I know you got this previous engagement with Rob Zombie on the Munsters, and this is what it is, but we're doing meth gators. What do you think?
You can play a woman.
You can play a random woman who is eaten by the meth gators.
No, it's not about animal cruelty, we promise.
Actually, I could picture Elvira living in a trailer park and getting eaten by a meth gator.
I can also imagine her hosting. You know how Elvira, Mistress of the Night, she used to host horror movies and shit, right? Yeah, shit. I could see her going like, and everyone, a movie made by some internet personalities with the best hair, meth gator. Yeah, Elvira was in Scooby-Doo. We forgave her for that.
Yeah, she doesn't have to, but
she's not showing her tits.
Doesn't mean she has to not.
Decker, she is not going to show her tits in Meth Gator. She can show her cleavage, but not her tits. For the love of God, we want.
Although I will actually, the actor who played Herman Munster was not that tall. He wore platform shoes. That's why he looked as tall as he did.
Well, how high of platforms are we going to need to get you to be Herman Munster?
Probably not that tall. I'm like 6'4".
Timothy Armstrong, they're not rebooting the Addams Family. What they're doing is they're making a Netflix series done by Tim Burton about Wednesday going to a private school. And yes, Decker, I'm going to constantly remind you of my rage and anger, how I think this movie is going to this TV series is basically our replacement for Sabrina. And $10 says they're going to make jokes about how her name is Wednesday and how funny it is. And it's also Tim Burton. If this was like good Tim Burton, I would be fine with it, but it's now Tim Burton who basically is sleeping on it. You know what I mean? He's just like, this, movie.
Yeah. It's just basically he's gone back, he's gone to TV Tropes, his own TV page, and just gone through all of the things that people have noticed about it, and just basically is playing the xylophone, the kid's xylophone version of his films.
It's fill in the blank. Do we got the swirls? Yep.
Yeah.
Do we got the goth aesthetic? Yep. Do we got the pale people who have raccoon eyes? Yep. Do we have a skinny love interest that is basically my self-insert? Yes. Do we have Helen Bottom Carter in it? Yes. Wait, is he Helen Bottom Carter in this?
Artie Pavlov dropped $10 and said,
Hold on, that's Decker donation. That's Decker, Decker reading.
Okay, my bad.
Fun fact about Elvira, she's known people and people I know, and we were going to drink with her a few years back. She fell on the street, and they kicked us out because they thought she was wasted. Fun.
How dare they treat Elvira that way?
That has to suck. That had to suck.
I hope she didn't hurt herself.
Well, I feel like it would hurt her. The whole situation would have hurt her feelings a lot as well.
Oh yes. Also,
I'm just a little story time with Decca here.
Again?
Yes.
ugh.
As when I was younger, I didn't really go and do the party, and I didn't do the drinking. I didn't have the friends.
What are friends?
That's a good question. I'm still trying to figure that out. But so I didn't exactly have a lot of alcohol tolerance. So it was like one time, I remember I actually was invited to go hang out with some people from work, and I did. So I was like, okay, and we were drinking like a little, and I wasn't against drinking. I just didn't really do it, and since I didn't really do it, it was hitting me. I was not really used to it, so I'm like, fritter. But then couldn't go this place because they thought that not that my friends, the people who in the establishment thought that I was just completely fucking smashed. And I was like, no, no. And they weren't buying it. And that was really, really hurtful to me.
And that's when Decker learned to screw friends and drinking with them. He's been practicing social distancing for years now. Also, Decker, do you have this weird video glitch that keeps happening? Are you being possessed by someone?
Yeah, I'm not sure what all that's about.
Your house is haunted. You gotta move to another house, Decker.
God damn it.
Yet again.
That was quick.
Fuck.
Although I will say I was very, very flattered that people thought I should be playing Herman Munster. I'm okay with that. Thank you.
Mm.
Why am I so out of focus?
Because your house. Oh fuck! I almost dropped the stitch. Oh fuck! I almost dropped the stitch.
What does this think it's trying to focus on?
Your face.
Your face.
Off.
I got the damn Duke Nukem webcam. Your face, your ass. What's the difference?
You know, I'm now curious because I remember NerdCube, this YouTuber. He was trying to use his Xbox Kinect and it wouldn't recognize his face, so he decided to just pull his pants down and moon it, and apparently it recognized that.
That sounds like something that would happen to Decker. That actually does legitimately sound like
He was
something.
talking about how he was doing, I think it was the Harry Potter Kinect game, and he was just like, it doesn't register my face, so I decided to moon it, and it registered.
They plan to review a VHS anthology series, including the spin-off Siren.
Is that any relation to the video game?
Possibly. I don't have any plans right now, but I don't have anything against it. But what was it? What was I going to do? I was going to do something. Oh yes, the Twitter poll.
Oh yeah, that thing you've been ignoring for a few weeks?
Yes.
Yeah. There's a moth in my room.
Now, Rob Zombie can reboot all kinds of things. He shouldn't, but he can. But that brings up the question, what exactly should Rob Zombie reboot next? What horror franchise? Choice 1 is Child's Play.
Imagine little Chucky going, I'm doing drugs.
Choice 2, Alien. Just in case the crew members were too nice to each other.
Imagine it. Imagine now the android going, I'm doing drugs. I'm just doing this the whole time, Decker. You can't stop me. Well, you can.
Choice number 3 would be Leprechaun.
Need I say more?
Imagine the little leprechaun going, I'm doing drugs! And finally, choice number 4, the horrorest of all horror movies to ever horror anyone. Willy Wonka.
Now imagine the Oompa Loompas going, I'm doing drugs. Why are all the little characters doing the drugs?
on Twitter at DeckerShadow. 30 minutes starting now. I will be sharing the link out momentarily.
Royal Flush 1778 was going. Wasn't Rob Zombie on the board for a re-remake of The Blab?
I think we talked about that at one point. Yeah.
Yes, Decker. Everyone's going to be able to copy and paste that very easily on the screen.
Yes.
We really need a background.
That we do.
Cat's working on it.
Well, who would play?
Willy Wonka would be funny as fuck.
Would Rob Zombie himself play Willy Wonka?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you think he has that much of? Wait. Who's the one guy who played in crap? House of a Thousand Corpses. The dude. Not the one. Not the chicken head.
Which dude?
The dude who was the husband of Baby Girl, whatever her name was.
You mean Otis?
Yes.
I don't think he was a husband.
He wasn't. His character wasn't the husband to the blonde chick who was crazy in the head.
I think that was his sister.
Oh, I read everything wrong then.
Cousin. What the?
Okay, Decker, highlight Brendan Kilgore's.
I memory hold a lot of that movie.
Oompa loompa doopity doo.
Where's Brendan Kilgore?
Navigator comes for children like you.
That one?
No.
Okay.
Also, it's not 4 p.m. for me right now. It is actually almost 9 p.m. here. It's called I Have a Really Good Light.
Okay, Okay, I don't know which one you're talking about then.
It was the one before that, where it was under Eddie Hurdock, if he is. Ooh,
I'm not.
It's okay, Decker.
Oh, okay.
Took you a minute, but you got there.
Decker, how about Rob Zombie remakes Disney movies?
Rob Zombie directs Prometheus. I'm wondering.
That wouldn't make it better.
Probably not, but at the same time, Prometheus kind of annoyed me with how pretentious it was. And I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be pretentious with Rob Zombie.
Yeah.
Can we not speak of that reboot right now, Don Ochtenberg? That reboot does not exist. That reboot is not happening. There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
I think people just want to see Cat flip out.
I am not wanting to. You want to see flip outs that are at levels of Decker Silent Hill movies, and I will go on.
I'll say one good thing so far I learned about the Powerpuff Girls reboot thing, movie stuff, live action.
TV show by the CW, aka the people who made Riverdale, which is a piece of pile of garbage of festival.
They have selected an actress for Sarah Bellum.
Good for you. They're not going to show her face if they're smart.
Well, yes, but at the same time, in the Powerpuff Girls reboot cartoon, they just completely removed that character.
Yeah, we're not talking about that.
True. Okay.
Because they were like, you know what? The smart female character that helped, that actually ran things as the mayor was just being a doofus going around. Yeah, that's a bad example.
For girls.
For girls.
Yes, because she has a little bit of cleavage.
Yeah.
I want to point out all the female characters had zero cleavage in that show, so it's not like they couldn't just make Sarah Bellum cleavage-less. They could have given her a redesign or something. I don't know.
They're item investigators, and I'm the only croc in the chat.
You'll be a cocainodial.
Yes, the cocainodials. Cocainodial tears. That explains why they're sniffing so much.
Yeah, and like what Lynn Griffin said, and all the women can't have boobs, so all the teachers got a mastectomy. Well, you didn't know. It's all about breast cancer awareness. We tell ourselves lying through our teeth. There is no war in Ba Sing Se. Ooh.
Ow.
I don't know. I mean, J.J. Abrams' reboot is Star Trek is garbage. What?
It sounded like you were trying to roll back from garbage, and then you're like, no, that's fitting.
No, I was going to say pile of feet. I hate the Star Trek movies. I hate them. Flames at the side of my face. Because they took what was basically a wonderful dream of peace and unity and turned it into basic, boring sci-fi action flick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Why,
yeah.
but if Decker did a
And
review for
Sedusa was her name, and yeah, she did have a lot of cleavage too.
She had more cleavage than Medusa. I mean,
Yeah.
what's? We don't want to talk right now.
Yeah,
Damn, Cat, tell us how you really feel. You don't want to know how I feel. I'm a girl who has opinions. That's not good on the internet.
so I take over.
Decker!
So I don't know why, but if Decker did a review of Abominable 2006 or Big Legend, then I'd feel complete.
Ooh. The Predator fighting
Okay.
pirates. Nice.
Rob Zombie directs Avatar: The Last Airbender. Couldn't do worse than Shyamalan.
You are aware of the live action movie, the live action series they tried to do on Netflix where they wanted the character used to be a lot more mature and grown up and do more adulty things and completely ignoring the concept that children do not have childhoods during war. And they wanted Zuko and Katara to hook up and it'd be a lot more grown up. And
Did they ever do drugs? They do drugs?
for all we know, they did do drugs. Although, in news that is not on the docket, the people who did Avatar: The Last Airbender now have their own studio and is working on a new series, which I'm kind of intrigued in.
Oh, cool.
Please, God, give us an anthology series of all the past Avatars, including Avatar Kyoshi, the most awesome person ever.
I don't want to suggest anything that could the YouTube lords might find issue with and put a band hammer down on you for.
Decker should quote.
Story short. Too late.
Too late. It's one of my favorite.
Also, Artie Pavlov said earlier, if Cat and Creepy and Decker were to try and survive in Camp Grizzly board game, I'd bet on Cat.
Why me? What is Camp Grizzly, and why am I scared?
I would like for us to have a board game night. If there was a way for all of us to get together, or if we could...
Everyone break out Tabletop Sim. I have an idea.
I have Tabletop Simulator.
I need to buy an actual copy and stop borrowing my friends.
I can play it in VR, except I don't want to because it doesn't control very well in VR.
Please don't play it in VR, sweetie.
I would like for us to have a night where we just play some kind of board game together. I really would.
I would...
I was thinking that Tabletop Simulator would be perfect for VR. I was like, make a table... simulate it, reach and grab stuff, there we go. But it's like, no, you're using your thing to point a laser and then you grab the edge of the thing and move it real quick to grab a card that's floating on the end of it and just
raise your hand
point it back down to the table where your spot is, hope you find it, and now go and press one of which button is it, which button, okay, the card has appeared. Okay, that's what my card is.
Raise your hand if you think that is a very counterintuitive idea. Raise your hand if we should get Tabletop Simulator and try to do tabletop games. Raise your hand if I should force Decker to play very hard games.
I'm okay all in VR.
You can't play in VR.
I can play Phasmophobia in VR.
Yes, because that's funny and hilarious and entertains us because it looks like you're pissing yourself every time you walk around.
Oh, God. Evil Bong, Rob Zombie.
Wow, they are doing drugs.
I'm doing drugs.
They really are doing drugs in that movie. I'm watching. Hey, Decker, remember this line? I'm watching a movie with Tommy Chong attacking a cursed hookah with a chainsaw. This is the greatest moment of my life. I think that and one other are my two favorite classic Decker lines, and Decker knows what the other one is.
What is this?
Drink this.
What is it?
What is it?
Oh, golly gee, I don't know if I should drink it.
It's cherry
flavored.
Okay.
Yes.
You know, Decker, you've made it when you can actually get a Twitter account that's basically Decker Shadow out of context.
I want to see that happen.
That's the sign of a YouTuber actually doing really well is when you have an out of context account on Twitter.
Now I'm afraid
I don't think
one of those of me.
Oh, wait, dang it.
Please use the I don't think, please.
Yeah. Also, Aaron McMullen, congrats. It's an awesome shirt.
I think some of Full Moon movies' conceptions can be pegged as I'm doing drugs. You can say the same thing about the stage musical known as Cats. Because it's not a lie. A lot of cocaine and champagne was used for making that musical.
Okay. Well, while we wait on that...
What, cocaine?
Yes.
Okay.
They could have used a little cocaine to get the Back 4 Blood game finished in time, but they didn't.
What?
So it's been delayed.
Wait, what's Back for Blood?
The people, several of the people who had originally developed Left 4 Dead
Oh, yeah.
were like, God damn it, Valve, count to 3! So eventually they were like, fuck it. Fuck it. And they're making Back 4 Blood.
Oh, yeah! Okay, now I remember private chat.
And it's going to take a while longer.
Thank you.
This isn't on the list, but I want us to talk about what the link that I just sent everyone. Once we're done, once we've got a minute. Yeah. Anyway, Back for Blood.
Oh, God, can we not talk about the goddamn buttholes in the cat movies, please? We don't even know if that's a legitimate thing or not.
So Back 4 Blood been delayed, and I feel like it was, if it really needed this big of a delay, it seems like a really long, really close to release time to announce such a thing.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, it was pretty close to the release of Halo Infinite that they announced that was being delayed, and then eventually they say, yeah, it's going to come out November 2021. It's like, oh, delayed a year. Wow, okay.
I mean, if they're trying to make the game as best as they can, I'm not mad at them delaying it. Again, we've seen games that have been basically pushed with crunch time and everything, like Cyberpunk 2077, and basically they turned out to garbage. Same with No Man's Sky.
76.
No Man's Sky. I'm very anti-crunch time. I want them to make a good product. I want them to take their time and cultivate it and make a new product. I'm sounding like a normal newscaster, and it really annoys me.
Part of me is wondering how much of this Back 4 Blood delay has to do with it needing a little more polish, and how much of it has to do with they feel like the new release date will make them a lot more money.
Well, I mean, it is around Christmas time. Also, we have two $5 donations. We have
They're going for October 12th.
M. Collins 234 donated $5 going, Decker, would you review Deadheads or the Lost Boys trilogy? Also creepy. I'm wearing that shirt too. M. Collins is currently in your shirt, creepy. Check!
Deadhead, Lost Boys. Ah, jeez.
You not remember the
Chihuahua's at it again.
Give the Chihuahua some catnip. Wait, that's not how Chihuahuas come.
I need to calm down. I need to go on a vacation.
Decker, you're still glitching.
Yeah, you're having.
I wonder if his camera's trying to be shit.
Probably.
Okay. Carol
Yeah.
Mapp
Dude, I got a
donated
new
$5.
Yeah.
Carol Mapp donated $5 going, Decker Shadow, have you reviewed A Monster in Love yet? What is this about? I heard Monster in Love and I peeked.
A Monster and Love?
Because when I think of a
I think they mean.
I'm wondering if I might have seen that already in one of my late night perusings.
There's a movie that I watched which was called Zombie Honeymoon. My mom got it out of a $5 bin because she thought it'd be funny to give me. And it is about basically a couple going on a honeymoon in New Jersey, because that's the most romantic place you want to go to. And a zombie apocalypse is happening, and I think the husband gets turned into a zombie, and the girl still loves him, blah, blah, blah. It was Asylum grade, I just would like to state.
Why does that remind me of this one little made-for-TV horror anthology little bit that was just... I can't be the only one that remembers this, but it was like teen love kind of thing, but oh boy, the guy's dead. He's been dead for a while. But hey, you know what? He just came back from the dead, because that's what happens in this universe. They just people just come back from the dead one night a year. And he just showed up to say, like, hi. Like, I just wanted to let you know I always loved you and stuff. Dead now, but want to hang out? And yeah.
New Dog Prime donated £5 going, Decker, Jazza did an art vid with his eyes, and you might find it relatable with your eye recall man. Reconning stuff you use. And also Carol Mapp donated $5 going, when's Decker going to review Mapp? That's a video game.
Not sure if I'd be going into Mass Effect, but
although
art with eyes. I got the little eye tracker here. I was trying to set it up. I have the knowledge of what I need to do to get it set up as I wanted to. I wanted to see about making it so Charlie could aim with her eyes in her Xbox games. And I figured out how to do it finally.
No, it's not Warm Bodies. Warm Bodies is zombies are around all the time. This one is basically what, like one night a year these zombies come out? Think Day of the Dead.
But
also, Kat, are you sure you don't mean an episode of Jersey Shore?
Toby Eye Tracker, Toby Eye Tracker 5.
Zero Valence says believes the movie that you were talking about, Decker, is called My Boyfriend is a Zombie.
Is that the one where the happy ending is that the girl also kind of turns zombie-ish and they decide to eat her little brother because he's an asshole?
There was a zombie movie called My Boyfriend's Back.
Yeah.
I think I remember that one too, but that was a much better movie.
Oh.
I also know there's a zombie musical called Zombies, done by the Disney Channel. It's garbage. Ask me, I had to watch it with Dee,
but yeah, I have this. I have the Toby Eye Tracker set up that I can actually use it to aim in a lot of games. I did enough finagling that I can do that, but it does have a few little hitches, little problems here and there, and I know what to do to fix them, but I'm not a programmer.
Don't look at me.
Creepy.
Is Creepy a programmer?
Do you know Seabase?
I do not do Seabase.
I might know someone who does Seabase.
God damn it! Now I'm thinking. Does anyone here remember Golden Boy?
No.
The anime?
I do. That was the first thing I thought of. Yeah, Seabase.
Seabase. Is that like third base?
Decker, I would love for you to review Gone in 60 Seconds from Astral 185 for $5.
Gone in 60 seconds.
Starring Nick Cage.
Nick
Okay.
Cage.
Yeah, I was just like, I know the name, but I can't remember anything about the movie.
Does anyone? Annabelle Lee goes, nothing is safe from being romanticized. Now zombies are cute. I don't know. There's a fine line between vampire and zombie, if you catch my drift. Yes, they're both forms of necro, but one's a little less creepy.
Well, also, one's a little less rotting.
And
True.
also, fun fact, when the human body decays, the squishy bits go first. Guess what's a squishy bit?
Mm-hmm.
My brain?
Well, yes, the other on the outside of your body, Decker.
My boobs?
Well, yes, Decker, but for boys.
My beer belly.
Actually, that's a different form of fat, which is completely different than the fat on boob. Okay. I know what he's doing. Decker reviews his Monster Matsume. You'd have to watch the manga because they only did one season of the anime, and that manga is still going. Not that I know anything about that.
The toes, the butts. Yes.
Yes. Fingers. Nose. The butthole is squishy. No, that's what we call a rectum, and and fun fact, your body has more than one rectum. Because a rectum is actually a term for muscles that are in a circular pattern that go in. So your heart valves have rectums in them. Okay, I'm done.
This kind of reminds me of the original Prey, the one for Xbox 360, where the ship was half biological. It was a whole biomechanoid thing, and half of the doors you went through were buttholes.
Did they have that in one of the Duke Nukem games?
Yeah, but that was only one level on that.
Oh, yeah.
And he tickled the butthole to open it.
Have you heard the original Predator screenwriters are suing Fox, or more likely Disney, for recapture rights? Good for them. Disney's gonna fuck it over. You heard me. You heard me all. Disney won't do horror. You know that.
Yeah.
It's so weird. It's like, well, people are like, well, if Disney now owns Fox, they'll do more, more not Disney movies. I'm like, they do that with Touchstone, and they barely use Touchstone anymore. The only time they ever admit that Touchstone is part of their umbrella is when they have a freaking Nightmare on Elm Street, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, but those were the
mechanized.
Yeah, those were the air ducts, the vent covers.
Oh, look, Conan the Barbarian. That reminds me, I need to work on Creepy's posters.
MST3K Season 13. I haven't seen MST3K in so long. I grew up on that stuff, but then things kind of changed. It went on Sci-Fi, and I had a falling out.
And then it was on you.
I don't know. I pretty consistently liked MS3K, so.
Yeah. I've been wanting to do... I don't know why. I've watched some of the MS3K, and you would think I would have been raised and enjoy that, but I didn't watch it until now.
But we do have things to watch here as part of the news sheet.
Okay.
I actually did manage to get a little bit of this clip. I got to edit down this so that it shouldn't hit the copyright bot on YouTube. So I can show a little bit of this trailer for Separation here.
Is this movie about bras? Because, lift and separate.
No.
Oh. Can I have a horror movie about bras, please?
Probably, but not this one.
Fine. Decker, after we work on the Meth Gator series, we'll do a bras.
Anywho, anyhow, anyway, please sit back and enjoy about 15 seconds of the trailer for Separation.
How's she holding up?
Jenny said she saw something in her room. Where'd you see this?
This is darkness.
What does it want?
To inflict pain.
Can I point out that silk bedsheet looked horrible in CGI?
Yes, of course.
Also, Decker, you have a donation to read.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Damn, now I got the MSC3K theme stuck in my head before I have the D&D session. Hashtag Meth Gators. Okay.
Finally, a Meth Gator donation.
Where is my...
Remember, it's only a movie. It's only a movie. Blah, blah, blah.
John Achtenberg says there's a horror movie called Killer Condom, and I am not making that. I think.
Yes.
Oh, I know. It's on Amazon.
Yeah.
There is a server I am on that occasionally we have movie nights and we watch really bad horror.
Is it for free on Amazon Prime? Because I could do like a Twitch watch party, and we can all watch.
You can't watch it on Twitch. You have to, you'd have to do your magic thing. And
I mean, if it's on Amazon Prime.
I don't know. You do your legal searching on that.
Twitch is owned by Amazon.
I don't think we can legally get away with that, Decker. But if
they
you
have watch parties, and they have stipulations saying that technically, yes, you're allowed to watch Amazon Prime stuff on Twitch in a watch party. It does not count towards your analytics. It does not count towards your channel growth in any way. Like if you got a whole lot of viewers there, it doesn't count towards your path to becoming a Twitch partner.
Uh-huh. Well,
but you are allowed to do watch parties with Amazon Prime stuff. So if Killer Condom is on Amazon Prime for free,
you could. Also, I watched an Amazon Prime horror movie which was about a killer recliner, and basically they had these little things that were supposed to be like the folds in a recliner over where the eyes, which were the giant buttons, would be. And whenever the creature got mad, it would just be like this. It was just like, so when you knew the creature was angry when it was like, and everyone in the audience would just be laughing their asses off like, this is stupid.
Have I heard of the superhero movie Push from 2009, a pre-Cap America Chris Evans and Dakota Fanning film? It's interesting, if nothing else. Says Storm Dragon 771 for $5. Superhero. I don't know.
I do remember the movie Push. I do remember when it came out. That's the one where he has telekinesis. Yeah.
But yeah, the Separation. I have no fucking idea what it's about based on that trailer, but...
All I have for my mental notes is Bye Bye Man-esque, creepy puppet, creepy scribbles that were drawn by the art department, and they don't look like child scribbles. Oh my god, that CGI satin sheet looks horrible. Was I not supposed to take notes?
Oh,
Okay, first off, when did I have kids?
Yeah. Okay. How would you react if you had kids and the closet monster was real and after them? Hashtag methgators.
$5 to meth gators.
Is a closet monster immune to the Taurus judge?
Is that a gun?
Yes, it's a gun. It's a 410 revolver.
I'm sorry, I'm just confirming because it sounds like either a gun or Judge Dredd. Judge.
It's a revolver that fires shotgun shells. You go like, blow, and he's like, ow, what the fuck is that? And you're like, buckshot, bitch!
No, put rock salt in it in case it's a demon.
I'm not really surprised that that's a movie. I'm really not.
Okay, well, now I got it. Okay, so...
I don't know how I would react. First off, when did I have children? I don't remember agreeing to this. I got nothing against kids, and I just don't want them. Let's see. So does the recliner consume you when you press it? No, the weird thing is, like, it reclines and then just, like, this weird... It cuts away a lot when the body gets eaten. So it's like... We're trying to figure out if it's like a Venus flytrap thing or something.
So the recliner gets angry, it moves in, and then it cuts away, and you're just supposed to...
Imagine.
And then the couch killed him.
No. Recliner, not
then
couch.
The recliner killed him. So did he eat him? He
And
killed him.
I mean, like, sometimes
They crush him and they run him over. He killed him. They killed him.
I think it's weird. There's like one time where the couch basically, I think the couch electrocutes someone. I think. I don't know. I was too busy trying to figure out how the fuck does this...
That reminds me. I'm trying to figure out how to make a redneck hot tub.
Oh my god. What you do is you get a tub, you get it in, you put it over a campfire, and that's a redneck hot tub. Don't ask how I know that so easily.
No, I'm thinking like I get a kiddie pool, and then I get like a heating element.
Decker,
and I put it in the kiddie pool.
Decker.
And then I put me in the pool.
Okay, Decker, first off, kiddie pools are plastic and will melt easily. That's why you get a freaking porcelain tub. Number 2, why do I know this shit so well? Anyway, second off, if I remember correctly, that this recliner apparently is possessed by like some evil damned souls that was used by a killer and he died in it. And I'm just like, and also there's a lot of Jewish stuff in it. Like, they use Jewish, like, yeah, I can't remember the name of it. There's a box that's used to hold evil that is a part of Jewish. Where are my Jewish people at? I need help.
So it's like Jewish Ghostbusters?
Kinda! It collects the evil and it goes in this box, and this box is to contain the... There is an actual term for it. Actually, D&D used to have this in their old D&D books, but then due to Outlash, they removed it for obvious reasons. I think... it's the term it's a thing that the lich has to hold their soul so they can become a lich. You know the thing I'm talking about? In D&D?
A
phylactery.
Phylactery?
Phylactery? Phylactery. Thank you, Don Ockenberg. Phylactery? I think they use a phylactery to protect the souls that are within this evil... It's so weird. It was like, we were all thinking it was going to do Catholic stuff because, you know, that's the go-to thing when you're doing a horror movie. But no, they were like Jewish stuff. And we're like, okay.
But Astro185 dropped $5 saying, did you know that Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remaster is out? Hashtag Methgators. Also, Artie Pavlov dropped $28 saying, I won't stop talking about Midnight Movie. My Night Movie. It is the We All Were Young and it's do bad. It's porn bad acting.
I don't know. Have you seen some porn? There's some pretty good acting in porn nowadays.
Artie, I am confused.
Yeah.
Basically, they're saying that Midnight Movie had acting in it that was so bad that it was basically porn actor bad. Decker, stop doing that.
My damn camera's dying. I need a new one. I need a new house.
For $5 a day, you can please help Decker get him a new camera. In the arms of an angel.
What is my religious belief, Brendan Kilgore? Okay, first, you don't ask a lady that. And second, I was raised Methodist, but I am very much agnostic. To the point of atheism sometimes, because some people like... I'll get to that point of atheism when someone's like, oh, dinosaurs aren't a real thing. I'm like, fossil! I will hit you with it. Here's proof. Did you know there's some weird dinosaur things in California, right? These dinosaur statues, which inside of one is a creationism museum. Inside the Bronchiosaurus is a creationism museum. Does anyone minus me see the humor in this?
Cenobite Crunch dropped $2 saying, let's not forget, deathbed, the bed that eats. Now it just reminds me of Johnny Depp.
Oh, I love that scene. I love the blood. And I love how basically they mentioned that the whole gimbal basically put it at one side. That's why all the blood is pooling in one corner. The room got crooked. Keeping hair looking this good is not cheap. Please donate. Pantene conditioner donations are accepted. Pantene, Decker, is a head and shoulder. Is it Decker?
Well, I was using
Herbal Essence.
Herbal essences, but they stopped. What do I have in there right now? My beautician mother-in-law gifted me some shampoo and conditioner, which I have been using. It's nice. Okay.
I was going to say, Decker, at least you're not washing your hair in beer, which is what a lot of women did in the 1970s.
You can wash your hair in beer?
Mm-hmm.
What does it do?
I don't know. I can't remember. My grandma explained it to me one time, and you're like, you're explaining a 13-year-old this shit. Why?
Because old people like to talk and nobody likes to listen to them.
Oi. We missed a super chat. Motorcycle US. He dropped $5 and said, how would each of you react if you had kids and the closet monster was real and after them #methgators?
Well, we already got that.
I said judge.
Oh, we did?
I said, when did I have children?
Oh, okay.
I would judge them with my judge.
I don't know. I'm actually a little uncomfortable doing that because I had a really big problem with night terrors when I was growing up. So, yeah, the idea of my child going through something similar or something like a real horror version of that is actually pretty terrifying for me. So, yeah.
Okay, Timmy, we're going to go to therapy. Why is your cat going to therapy? There's a monster in the closet in the cat's room.
Speaking of monsters and horrible nightmares for children, hey, there's a Rock'em Sock'em Robots movie in the works with Vin Diesel.
Wasn't that Real Steel starring Hugh Jackman, which was my notes I put in your notes?
Yeah.
Yes, but...
Yeah, I mean, that was what I thought. Except this one will have Vin Diesel instead of Hugh Jackman, which is...
not as good.
The same thing?
I mean, Vin Diesel's a bit of a nerd, so it's like there's some bonuses in that. And, you know, he's a huge D&D fan and all that jazz.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's not enough of a perk for me.
Vin Diesel comes out and he's starting his career and he's looking like, yeah, I'm a total badass. And then he's like, but I'll stop you right there. I just want you to know. Fucking PlayStation Nation!
I'd also like to point out that was how Henry Cavill... I so did not watch that video of Henry Cavill building a gaming PC. No. It was just a very satisfying video. He was able to peel the plastic all off at one go. That's satisfying.
Yeah.
She said, lying through her teeth.
There are stories of Vin Diesel, like, on the movies he's done, where he'll, like, try and get people, like, his fellow actors to be in a campaign, a D&D campaign with him. And, and the reactions have ranged from, like, some are intrigued by it, have never played before, so they're interested, and others are just like, what the hell?
I now suddenly want to work on a movie that Vin Diesel works on, because I just want to do a D&D campaign with him, as well as with Weird Al Yankovic.
I'm not good at... Artie Pavlov dropped $5 saying, Cats, Children versus Creepy Showers, Decker Schroeder. I'd watch y'all play Arkham Horror Tabletop. Charlie being the DM because she rules.
Aww.
Thank you, Artie. I think I got that right.
I've been wanting to do what's the one? The one with the Cthulhu-based one, the H.P. Lovecraft-based one. Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah. Sunken City? Or?
No. Call of Cthulhu, Decker, is the tabletop.
Sunken ass?
You have a sunken ass. Yes, we know, Decker.
Call of ass.
got Judi Dench to freaking run a campaign on his Riddick movie.
That's cool.
I want to play D&D with Judi Dench. I want to play one with Tim Curry now too. Oh God.
Oh boy.
Cat, yes.
But we got a little excerpt from the Rock'em Sock'em. In case anyone wants to know exactly how this Rock'em Sock'em robot movie plan is going,
How much plot do they got?
let's find out. To take the classic Rock'em Sock'em game with Mattel as my partner and align it with the kind of world-building, franchise-making success we have had with Universal is truly exciting, Diesel said. We are proud to bring this iconic piece of Mattel IP to life on the big screen with our tremendously talented partners, Vin Diesel, One Race Films, and Universal added Robbie Brenner, EP of Mattel Films. Our rich library of franchises continues to yield compelling stories, and we look forward to creating what is sure to be a thrilling action-adventure for the whole family to enjoy with Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Hey, Tiny Wolf, if you don't want to be roped into drawing the D&D stuff, just throw them over my way. I'm open for D&D-based commissions.
You know, I just like the original origin story of Rock'em Sock'em Robots where some guy was sitting there and like, hey, what if we had robots punching each other?
I was about to say, there's a story to Rock'em Sock'em. I thought it was just boxing with robots.
Yeah.
Translation, it's going to bomb bigger than Battleship.
Oh, yeah. You know they're going to have to incorporate, hey, knock this block off somehow.
Yeah, I still am pissed off how they did Battleship. I was hoping for something like really funny, like, do you remember that one movie, Up Periscope?
Yeah.
Where it's like a comedy and it's like war games, but it's like a friendly war games between navies. I was like, I want that as my Battleship movie, because I'm sorry, I can't take a serious Battleship movie seriously.
Right.
Artie Pavlov dropped another $2 saying, I can't words from a phone. Sorry retroactively.
It's okay.
It's fine. I try and words from my watch. And
He has done that.
Yeah.
What kind of movie would you get out of Rock'em Sock'em Robots? God, they're running out of ideas. Listen, there was a planned Sims movie that thankfully Disney canned. A Sims movie.
Oh, well, Lebadosta.
Habadabada? Topanga! Wait, I think that's a character from Boy Meets World.
It is.
Oh, jeez.
Kurt Drayton. Yes, they did.
Yep.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman. You know, I liked it until the kid starts talking. Then I'm like,
yeah, Real Steel. Yes. But the thing is, the Rock'em Sock'em movie, much like the Battleship movie, most likely when they go to knock the block off, it's just going to go, bzz, and there's going to be that little weird piece of metal with the jagged parts in it, and still stuck to it there.
No. In the movie, the head will come off and kill many people. Indiana Jones movie moment. Da-da-da-da.
Rock'em Sock'em taught me the wrong things about boxing. And it's like, how do you win the match? Decapitate the opponent!
No, what it taught me was, don't do this for punching. Oh, fat. Don't look at the fat people. Minecraft the movie. Minecraft the movie was actually a thing that is still being considered, Lone Dragon.
Yeah.
Scrabble the movie.
Does ass count?
I want to see Scrabble the movie done like Yu-Gi-Oh! A character sitting there looking at all of their letters. It's like, damn it, I have a Q, which is worth many points, but I have no U to go with it. And you cannot use a Q without a U. Very interesting linguistic knowledge.
See, you say this, and you've just now made the movie really interesting.
Yeah, it's like all of it, like 90% of the dialogue is this inner monologue where the characters are trying to work out what letter they're gonna spell, what letter they're gonna use, and what word they're gonna spell yet. Next.
Listen, they made a freaking movie about well, crap. What is the Japanese chess?
Go. Go.
Yeah, there's an anime about that, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
goody. I want an anime about chess now. Just no Bobby Fischer references.
Yeah.
Oh, Spirograph the movie.
I'd watch that. Wait, you can watch that. It's called Do a Bunch of LSD. Decker Shadow Productions does not condone the usage of LSD and or drugs. And then look up and get one of those balls that does the multicolored line.
I think they are still doing the Tetris movie.
I heard a rumor that the freaking Adam Sandler was going to be part of a Candyland movie.
Yeah.
Well, John Horn dropped $5 saying they should make a Real Steel sequel where Adam goes back in time and fights a prime Mike Tyson. whoever wins, we lose.
How do we
I want to
lose
see.
that situation?
I want to see the Mike Tyson's Punch Out 2, where he goes into space because Mike Tyson is such a super badass.
Oh, yeah.
Just like the NES story, where he has to go into space,
No.
and it's pretty much it's Dragon Ball Super, but with Mike Tyson.
Basically, Mike Tyson goes into space, does a boxing match against a bunch of space aliens in order to save the world.
No, see, touching grass, the movie's already a thing. It's called Grass Simulator.
Mm-hmm.
Don't.
Odester said, "Going outside," the movie.
Actually, I would enjoy that because right now the trees are having an orgy and I can't go outside.
Yeah, there was a
Colin.
foamy video. There was a foamy video where he was talking about oversaturation in media with different franchises and how those franchises run out of steam as a result. That he was saying things like, and this got started right around this video came out right around the time that the Spider-Man musical on Broadway was just getting circulated. But yeah, he was saying things like how they should just have Guitar Hero the movie or something like that. And then Broadway will get a hold of these abused franchises, and then Spider-Man the musical, Punisher the opera, and Street Fighter the art-interpreted off-Broadway dance troupe.
I'd like to point out that The Punisher is actually very perfect for an opera with all the drama and angst and love.
I say the same thing about Batman. I think Batman actually would make for a decent rock opera just because of how gothic and angsty Batman is.
Someone actually has come up with a opera that is based around the life of Ivan the Terrible.
Yeah.
Because his life is so perfect for an opera. There is hard romance and true love. And then when his wife dies, he goes on a killing rampage. Basically, His wife was the reason why he didn't go on this rampage. And now she's gone, and I shall murder.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember Zoop.
What's Zoop?
I was where you were just like a certain colored like triangle, I think, and then you moved along, and there were things coming out, and you went through and you destroyed things of the same color, and then you hit the thing that is a different color. You took that color and swapped the color you were with it, and then you went back and you had to go and just... It was kind of this action puzzle thing for the 16-bit era, came out towards the end of the 16-bit era. And it was like a thing for a little while. Like, for some reason, everyone was fucking playing Zoop for a week.
Yeah.
I remember Kerplunk. I also remember this PS1 game that was based off of a Japanese game show, which basically the point of the game show is there's this maze, and you have this metal rod, and you have to go through the maze.
Don't tease me.
Yeah.
Vector Man, the movie.
And then
Astro Tits, the musical.
Yeah. So basically the problem wasn't that superheroes don't belong on Broadway. The problem was that they just adapted the wrong superhero for Broadway. They should have made Batman the musical.
Or Punisher the opera.
Or Punisher the opera.
Well,
Dagon Deep One, it was...
I think I've already seen that movie.
Now.
Yeah, you're doing a shit ton of Fireball while playing a board game does not count as Fireball the board game.
Anyhow, anyways.
X-Men the musical? No! Unless they can get Hugh Jackman to do Wolverine again.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
We have a little bit more news. Just a little.
I thought Cronenberg died.
Also, don't we have a
poll?
Don't we have a Twitter poll?
Oh, yes, we do.
We have a Polish man to read.
Oh.
Okay. Just a minutey moment there. I'm gonna get that off, and here we go. The results of the poll. Where did I put them? Okay, there they are. The Live and Wired poll: what horror franchise should Rob Zombie reboot next? Coming in at 12%, last place with 100 votes. We got a lot of votes this time.
I didn't help.
At 12%, so we can tell exactly how many votes everything got, is Alien. Not too many people think that Rob Zombie should reboot Alien, given the choices. One up from Alien is Child's Play, so you don't have to worry, Grapey.
You're fine.
That's not being made. And a very, very close 34 to 35. Just one vote. Put one of these over the other. And that would be Willy Wonka. Leprechaun got 34. Willy Wonka got 35. Willy Wonka will be the horror film that Rob Zombie reboots.
Okay, so someone needs to go tell Rob Zombie.
There is demand. We've proven it.
Okay, now you go tweet at Rob Zombie, show him the poll, and point out we need you to make Willy Wonka. It's going to be better. Most likely it's going to be better than the prequel that they've been working on. Do you remember that prequel bullshit that they're working on?
Why would you
Yeah, remember about his trip before he became Wonka and, enslaving the Oompa Loompas and all that shit?
Oh, yeah, that. Yeah, it sounds like a wonderful tale.
Yes, I'd love to hear the story about the man who basically, about the stereotypical Indian man getting his home built out of chocolate and not refusing to eat it and it melting in the sun. Oh, wait, I just told you the whole movie right there.
Anyway, Cronenberg's making a new sci-fi film in Greece. And that's literally all we know.
So it's in Greece. Could it be a Cronenberg movie about the Minotaur? Or any of the Greek myths?
I'm not sure. They have on GreekReporter.com. They reported this news as of a couple of days ago, and I looked through the article, and all I could say is the article was almost entirely speculation, talking about, well, Cronenberg has done this. He might do stuff like this because he has done this. This could be something. This could be something here. Could be this, could be that. And I'm like, well, what is the news? What do you have to report? And all I have is that Cronenberg went to Greece, making a movie there. It's going to be science fiction, and the working title of the film is Crimes of the Future.
I'm sorry. Don Ochtenberg just wrote a funny comment. I don't want to see that.
Oh, I do.
Yes, of course you do, Decker, Mr. No. Wait, is Decker a fan of musicals? I can't remember.
I keep thinking that he's told me before he hates them. I'm not sure why though.
And yet, how many musicals has he reviewed?
Zero.
Phantom
of the Paradise.
Well, Phantom of the Paradise, but I like the Fiddler on the Roof. I like the Repo.
Decker, you also reviewed Phantom of the Paradise, Repo the Genetic Opera.
I didn't review Repo.
He hasn't reviewed that.
I want to, but I didn't yet.
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
All right.
And what was that one movie with the girl who kept singing in the virtual concert? I'm counting that as a musical.
God, the cyber stalking.
It counts as a musical according to the rules of Diva.
Oh. She kept singing the same damn song.
Still counts. It has to be musical numbers.
Oh. They could only afford one song to license. She sung the same song like 4 times.
I shot him 6 times.
I also remember. I feel like Cronenberg should do like a soap opera version of all the Greek myths together, but in modern day.
As long as they make Zeus the bad guy, I'm good with it. Because gosh darn it, I'm sick and tired of Hades being the baddie.
True.
Hades is a chill dude. I used to say if people actually did worship the Greek pantheon, and I actually went on like a date with a guy, like it's a blind date, and I go, "So who do you worship in the Greek pantheon?" And they go, "Zeus." I'm going to be grabbing my bag and stuffing it through a bed chips, going, "Oh, that's nice. I'm going to be going now."
Thank you, Artie Pavlov. $1 more. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Julia Goodwin, if you want a good musical, what kind of musicals are you into? Because I can, give you a small recommendation list. Also, Cronenberg, remember, Decker, how we were talking about how they were wanting to do, how people were talking about the Joker movie. The Joker movie came out and we were both like, there are better Batman villains out there. And we both agreed that Clayface should have been one of them who got a movie.
Oh, yes.
Cronenberg should do it.
Oh, beautiful.
See? Aren't all the Greek? Yes, but Zeus is pure molten asshole. If you're a woman and Zeus thinks you're pretty, you're
He'll turn into a goose and fuck you.
Swan, number one. He will turn into a golden shower and fuck you. He will turn into Artemis and fuck you. He will turn into a cow and fuck you. Do you want me to point out all the other things he does? And then Hera gets mad, which I don't blame you, Hera, for getting mad, but you got to go after me. Go after him. Which I don't even understand why Zeus keeps boinking all these women, because it's clearly said in prophecy his son will kill him, just like he did to his father. So I don't know why you just keep it in your damn pants.
Like I said, Holberg needs to make a modern day soap opera adaptation of the Greek myths. It works.
No, he turned into a golden shower. It's so weird.
No, she means like a shower of gold coins, not he didn't.
No.
Yes.
No, it's a shower of golden liquid.
Evil Dead the musical.
They
have that. They have that.
Oh yeah, they do. They also have Alien. I was about to say, is Alien a musical that the high school kids did, or was that a normal play?
I think it was just a normal play they did. So I wouldn't mind it being a musical.
God of War the musical. I'd watch that. I actually think I know the baritone that would be perfect for it, who's currently on Broadway. Oh, God.
Shock treatment. Yes.
The sequel, not really, kind of.
This is a bad time.
The Shining, was it?
Like Shock treatment, isn't it?
No, I also enjoyed Shock treatment. I think it's a wonderful little. Don't compare it to Rocky Horror, and it's a good movie.
Or
you know
no, it's Rocky Horror. Okay, that one. My brain is lit.
I grew up like near a lot of small towns, so seeing Shock treatment, I can like picture a TV station coming to a small town, taking it over, and then like it turning into a situation like that. That's actually pretty scary to me, but it's also kind of cool. Lone Dragon. Dr. Seuss.
No, you want a weird musical? Lasat the musical. Yes, based off of the Vampire Diaries series. Lasat.
What?
Oh yeah, Loki went to horse.
Yeah,
and that created the sixth.
This animal fucking.
Actually, it was the horse doing him. He shapeshifted into a female horse, and the horse did him. And then he gave
book to the six-legged horse, which is the mount of a Thor.
Yeah, I think it was the Mount of Odin first, was it not?
Yes.
Yeah.
What kind of bet is that? Is it come back like, see, I told you I could take all that horse cock.
Deckard.
The Norse pantheon made a deal with this masoner who was going to build a wall around their kingdom to protect it, and they bet him that his terms were, if I can do this in like less than a year, I get to marry. Was it Freya? Someone. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he got to marry like the most beautiful goddess that was in their pantheon. Well, it looked like he was actually going to do it, and so Loki, the gods turned to Loki and were like, "Okay, you got to do something to fix this." So Loki shapeshifted into a mare, into a female horse, lured the guy's horse away from him so that he could not finish the wall in time, so that they still got their wall, but they didn't have to pay up. And then Loki came back a little while later with this six-legged horse and said, "Oh yeah, that's my kid."
Eight-legged
horse, and said, "Oh yeah, that's my kid." I shapeshifted.
But didn't he just have to lure the horse away? I mean, what?
Listen. The horse was stubborn.
The horse was stubborn.
Listen, there's a whole story in Japanese mythology where the goddess Amaterasu refuses to leave a cave, therefore the sun never comes out, and the goddess of partying and revelry, I think it is, basically does a striptease and a dance to lure Amaterasu out. I love breaking Decker with mythology. Don't you, Creepy?
Yeah.
Decker, you want us to talk about the fisherman's wife?
He'd like that one. He'd like that.
Anyway, did you know that there's this movie about a confused assassin called Memory that they're making?
It's not related to Assassin's Creed, because that sounds like something that would be in Assassin's Creed.
No, this one has Liam Neeson.
I thought he was going to stop doing action movies now that he's gotten up there in age.
I don't know. He needs money.
That's
Oh.
entirely plausible.
Would you like to take this synopsis reading?
Who? Me?
Yes.
Okay, I'll read. You want me to read?
Yes. Read.
Can't I read the Dave Bautista one? Okay, fine. Synopsis. One day, Alex refuses to complete a job for a dangerous criminal organization and quickly becomes its target, forcing him to hunt down those who want him dead. Alex has a very peculiar set of skills that help him stay one step ahead of both the crime syndicate and the FBI. But there's one problem. He is struggling with severe memory loss. Just download my RAM, dude. Which affects his every move. As the details blur, his enemies close in. Alex must question his every action to who he can really trust.
So it's a super spy suffering from dementia. Well, that sounds fun.
Oh, that sounds depressing.
It does.
It's like, oh yeah, I just got this Alzheimer's kicking in. I can't remember who. Like, am I trying to run from you, or are you my daughter?
Don't even joke. Don't even joke.
Joke.
Yeah.
My dude, do not joke.
Yeah.
My grandma's already having memory issues. It's fine. She
My
forgot what.
godmother's having memory issues too. So yeah.
My great grandmother went pretty far down in the Alzheimer's lane before going.
It's the Jason Bourne movies. Oh my God, it is the Jason Bourne.
That's how the rest of the family learned about the abortion she had.
What?
Yeah, so her memories kept regressing, and she kept going further and further back. She kind of dropped that little bomb on everybody.
Wow, that one must have been an interesting Thanksgiving. I'm only using Thanksgiving because that was the first holiday that popped in my brain.
That's fair. It's usually the holiday. It and Christmas are the holidays when like the most family secret shit comes out. So
especially when you've gotten like a better alcohol in the system and may or may not have snuck a flask into your uncle's drink because you want him to shut up.
Pretty much.
So yeah, that reminds me. I need a flask.
Okay, Decker, if you're going to buy a flask, make sure it's all out of one solid piece of metal because for the love of God, leaks are a bitch. Trust me, I know.
But the cap needs to come off.
No, Decker.
Professional wrestlers trying to break into movies nowadays. I mean, it's not really. It's not even really a new thing, I guess. It just seems like it's been happening more and more.
It's because the WWE is a pile of shit. They treat their wrestlers horribly, so they're trying to get the fuck out of it. Remember, wrestlers were actually streaming during COVID. They decided, okay, we'll do Twitch streaming, entertain our audience, play games, let them, see what we're like. And they use their real names, so not the names that the WWE own. And so they use their real names. And they shut a bunch of those servers, shut them all down because they said, we own you. I'm like, you what? Their real name, you own, no, you, because they were like, you are basically giving these people free entertainment. I'm like, okay, you want to know some fun WWE facts I have about how anti-union Vince McMahon is? I'm foaming at the mouth wanting to talk about this.
I've actually heard that he is even like, in the Attitude Era, he was like this like evil Scrooge McDuck sort of character. I've heard that he was even worse in real life.
Oh yeah, Jesse Ventura, who was a professional wrestler, talked about, this was in the 1980s, 1990s, talking, hey, we should form a union. Guess why Jesse Ventura got fired? Because Hulk Hogan, Mr. Vince McMahon, basically ratted out Ace Ventura, Jesse Ventura about wanting to do a union. Basically, Hulk Hogan, if he heard a whiff of someone saying, hey, we should form a union, would automatically go up to Vince McMahon, kissing his ass, and rat them all out because Vince McMahon knew if a union happened, not Vince McMahon, if Hulk Hogan knew a union would happen, he would lose all the money he was getting. AKA, fuck Hulk Hogan.
I just want to say I love your reviews, and the creepy guy with the long hair is awesome as well. Hi, actually, no, it's Cat. Oh,
Decker! We've talked about this.
Anywho, anyhow, anyway. Oh, see, that's just not nice.
Good one, Cat.
It was my only idea. Yeah, but no, there was some. I've read some really interesting tell-alls. Like a lot of professional wrestlers quit WWE and started doing Twitch streaming because they got a lot more love, a lot more appreciation. There's a whole thing where CM Punk was basically, he had this giant lump at the base of his spine, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the medics there were telling him, you're fine. Medics are basically like war medics. They patch you up and throw you out.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, his fiance at the time was like, you need to see a real doctor. Put him into a real doctor who didn't know who CM Punk was, etc., etc. And they go, you need to go into surgery right now because somehow you're still alive with that thing on you. It's like a massive amount of like, it was an abscess of death. I don't remember. And when basically breaking orders with WWE, taking days off that apparently he wasn't allowed to do for sick leave. And basically on the day of his wedding, he got pink slips given to him on his wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to WWE are a bunch of assholes. Vince McMahon basically worded it in certain ways so he doesn't have to give them insurance and said, oh, they're not sports people, they're actors. So I don't have to give them certain benefits that people in sports who hurt their bodies every day do it.
Well, Dave Bautista is finding new work. He's hunting aliens in a science fiction action movie.
Wow, hunting aliens in a sci-fi action movie. How original.
Do you want to take this one, Creepy?
I was going to say, Dave Bautista once went to the Warner Brothers studio to ask to be the next Bane in the next movie because he's like perfect for it.
Okay. The former professional wrestler is now set to headline an intergalactic action year of his own after it was announced that STX Films had acquired the high-concept Universe's Most Wanted, which will be directed by Rampage and San Andreas' Brad Payton. Bautista stars as an intergalactic peacekeeper who travels to Earth when a spaceship carrying the most dangerous criminals in the universe crashes into a small town with the bad guys setting their sights on world domination. Wasn't this the plot of Suburban Commando?
Well, in Suburban Commando, I think that he was just sent to Earth to the Hulk Hogan was sent to Earth just to chill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
but the aliens showed up there anyway.
One of the aliens being the Undertaker from WWE. Hi, I'm full of wrestling knowledge. Help me. Yeah, Batista's actually pretty decent as an actor, to be perfectly honest, and also is a really chill dude. Like,
so this sounds a lot like Suburban Commando again, but different enough, and I think it's been long enough that I think we could enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like, hey, would you like to watch Suburban Commando, but not Hulk Hogan?
Yes.
Actually, the question remains, will we be frozen today?
Yeah, actually, what if Suburban Commando starred The Rock?
As the villain or the good guy?
As the good guy, as the titular Suburban Commando. Because who would you rather watch, Hulk Hogan or The Rock as Suburban Commando?
The Rock.
The Rock, yeah.
No offense, Hulk Hogan can't act. I just see there's a movie called Young Hercules out that the Hulk is in, and it really looks like he's reading lines off of a board.
I should do that one.
No, don't do Young Hercules. If you do a Summer of Hulk Hogan, we will riot.
Yeah.
You're dead.
No wonder you guys.
But yeah, we do wonder, will we be frozen today?
That's what I meant. Yeah, it's.
Because the thing about it is that I admit, like, Hulk Hogan was never the best actor, and he has not with a lot of the things that have come out about him in recent years. He's not someone I really want to see in a movie. But at the same time, I have to admit, when I was growing up, two movies I loved was Suburban Commando and The Nanny and Mr. Nanny, because I actually thought that they were pretty funny.
Yeah. I mean, The Rock is good. I would love to see him do I know Dave Bautista actually, I remember once, this is what happens when cat's on Twitter too much, talked about if he could do Othello. Because he was actually legitimately interested. Like, if there was a movie on the Shakespearean played Othello, could he play Othello? Because he first thought he wasn't you know what Othello is. It's about the dark-skinned guy. And someone pointed out going, you technically could still play Othello because, again, you are not a pasty white English person.
Right.
And I actually sat here going, is he legitimately considering doing a Shakespearean play? I want to see him do this. I think he might be garbage, but I want to legitimately see if he wants to stretch his wings and go beyond the action movie and the comedy movies and actually try something serious. I full on support this man.
Yeah.
Meth Gator.
Real quick.
Batista's too expensive for Meth Gator.
Damn it.
Lone Dragon asked a question. Didn't Hulk Hogan have a TV show at one point, some kind of night boat show? Yes. That was called Thunder in Paradise, and it was basically Hulk Hogan in Knight Rider, but with a boat.
I think made by the same people who did Baywatch.
By the same people who did Baywatch, yes. Alison Pregler, aka who used to be known as Obscurus Lupus, she did reviews of several episodes of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Batista is $100,000 more than we can afford for the just walk in, punch a Meth Gator, and walk out scene that we have.
We don't have a puncher.
We will if we have Batista.
I thought he was going to be the star. I'm like, he's not going to do it. Well, actually, he's full on supportive of the LGBT. His mom is a lesbian. Was.
What?
Batista's mom was.
Either way.
Oh, okay.
We don't speak of Hogan Knows Best.
No, because he doesn't.
I'm also into women.
Decker, so are a lot of people. I think everyone in this room is into women to a point.
Oh boy, Lance Henriksen for Meth Gator. Yeah, we could get him. We could pay him a sandwich, and we'd get Lance.
We could pay him in an alcohol. One alcohol, please.
Well, that is the thing, though. We would actually have to cater.
Oh yeah, Darkfu456. I'm also blocked by Alison Prager on Twitter, and I have no idea why we've never interacted. I think she was like basically downloaded a block list, and most likely anyone who used to follow Nostalgia Critic got instantly blocked. And I didn't know I was following Nostalgia Critic.
Hey, I'm not blocked.
Oh, yeah. Look at you.
She posted a picture of her arm with a unicorn plushie tied on it, and is like little post a vaccination treat. And
Motorcycle US donated $2, going, guys, if your hair came alive, what think of you? My hair would be pissed off at me and my teenagerdom, and also would be pissed off at my mother.
My hair would probably just start grabbing onto things and dragging me across the ground, and then grabbing like plates and stuff and smashing them into me. And it'd be this whole Evil Dead trying to take over thing.
No, it would be mad at my mother because my mother thought you should give an 11-year-old a perm. Please do not imagine me with a perm. It is a nightmare. I look like No, Decker, my hair didn't end up like yours. It did after a while, after massive, intense brushing, though.
Oh, yes, idle hair.
Oh, yeah, like Idle Hands, which apparently got blocked a lot when Dead Meat did it. And I'm like, Yeah, Dead Meat did a review of Idle Hands Kill Count, and apparently it was for sexual content or something like that.
That's why I'm so surprised that All Hallows Eve didn't get any kind of negative marks on it.
Maybe you should just do more horrific movies. Do Caligula next. See what happens.
Yeah, shit. What if the most out of mold movie out of the type y'all been in? What is the most out of mold movie out of the type you'll be in?
Okay, Decker, are you trying to tell us something? Maybe if we take every 13th letter like we did before.
What kind of movie would I be in that would be completely out of the basic thing?
A romantic comedy where I'm starring and I don't lose weight, and it's not... No, a romance movie where I am the star, I do not lose weight, and I get the really handsome guy in the end. Because God should honor, there aren't any movies like that aren't just fucking comedy-based.
What about The Truth About Cats and Dogs?
I want Decker in that movie. No, I want Decker in Cats versus Dogs. Luke can play him.
No, I said The Truth About Cats and Dogs.
Oh.
Hello. We talk about cats and dogs. Come on.
I would like to believe that I would get super-powered hair like Medusa from the Inhumans, and it would just be really long. It would I would be able to hold things, without my hands. You know?
I think when my hair finally settles, I would do that, and I'd be grabbing things, and then my mom's like, "Can you stop grabbing things with your hair?" No.
Come on, Luke. Come on.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
the
you know,
internet. Everyone
I would use it for like just utterly useless stuff. It would just be like, you know, holding a cup or something like that.
Yeah. It'd be like, "Oh, I gotta put these dishes away." Hair, do it for me. Thank you.
Hair, start cleaning the dishes. Right.
Creepy as a superhero with his plushy sidekicks.
Why does he get plushy sidekicks?
Mine have better marketing.
Excuse me?
I'd need to do something about my weird, out of mind, glitchy camera problems.
Decker, I think your camera is possessed by Satan.
I think my camera is dying.
Chibi Chibi Thulu,
yeah,
love
that's
for
it.
all. Hello, Chibi Chibi Thulu.
Hello. Father? Father? Father?
Oh, what would my hair think of me? I don't know. I tend to wash and condition and comb it, so I don't think my hair would necessarily hold a grudge.
I'm surprised you have a dog in such white furniture and it doesn't just stain instantly as soon as the dog sees it. No, Rob Zombie will not direct Helsing. I'm actually very curious about the John Wick Helsing movie. And then someone's like, but who would play Alucard? And then someone made a joke saying it should be Keanu Reeves so he can get redemption for that one Bram Stoker Dracula movie he was in.
You little snoofer.
Decker for Alucard. Decker can't hear us. Hi, Decker.
Hi. I got a
we-
doggy butt.
You.
We've nominated you to play Alucard in the Helsing movie.
Awesome. Okay, hold on.
Star Wars mixed with Greece. Now I'm imagining this space station that's a high school, but is like full of alien teenagers, like Galaxy High, and there's a horror movie plot.
I would love to.
see that movie now.
Decker.
Am I gonna have to write the script for it?
She's a cute little doggo. And we also have a fantastic maid, as you see.
Mm-hmm.
And she's
Yeah, her
very well
name is-
behaved for not sleeping on any of those couches earlier.
Yeah, her name is Non-Exista.
Yeah.
That sounds like a drag queen name. Decker, your new drag queen name.
Awesome.
Non-Exista. Oh.
Yes? I think I missed something.
You got a dog's face.
I just got this dog like right here in my lap.
Who does not look like a chicken nugget.
Don't mind the extra dimensional thing going on.
Decker, I can't believe it. Your dog can do shrimp position. Cats only do shrimp. Doggies don't do shrimp.
She's a little red bone crawhound is what she is.
Oh.
She hunts crawfish.
Oh, can she give me some crawfish?
She will eat it alive in her mouth, just so you know. It's kind of disturbing. She'll come running out of the woods with a living crawfish in her mouth and be like, "Arr!"
She's displaying dominance.
Oh, yeah.
You are her bitch. Decker stars in the remake of Reefer Madness, directed by Rob Zombie. Question, is it still a musical? I need to know now.
Reefer Madness directed by Rob Zombie. I just know. I'm doing drugs.
Well, yeah, that's...
I mean, Reefer Madness is made for Rob Zombie. Have you ever seen that shit?
The musical...
Everyone's doing drugs, and that's driving them crazy, and they're murdering their parents, and, like, all kinds of...
Is he talking about the original PSA, or is he talking about the musical? Because those are two totally different animals.
Original PSA.
Okay, yes, I have seen that. Decker, review Reefer Madness, the original PSA.
Oh, boy. But we have another final piece of news on the docket, and we also have other things we could probably talk about.
Oh, we can talk about Discord.
Oh, yes. But here's a little bit of news here. Move over, Mario. Nintendo to focus on new original games. At least that's the articles being written here based on something the CEO of Nintendo said, which, based on what I have here, seems more like nothing, but it sounded profound.
Them working on a new IP? You mean they're not going to just
In an interview with Nikkei via VGC, Furukawa, the CEO of Nintendo, stated that in the future, we will focus on creating new game series as well as long sellers, such as Mario and Zelda.
Bring back Earthbound.
He also
Give us Mother
detailed the
3.
company's hardware plans for the future, noting that we are constantly building up ideas for the new consoles the market is expecting.
Excuse me, can we have Mother 3 officially translated here? Yeah, thanks, Earthbound fans over here. Or
So-
actually do the actual Earthbound 4 you planned. Sorry.
Howard the Duck remake directed by Rob Zombie.
That
Holy.
movie's already on drugs. Duck tits. Woo.
Hi, Lou. You little doggy butt. You big old doggy butt. Oh, you heavy doggy butt.
She's gaining weight. She can't be a lapdog forever. You know that, right, Decker?
She's gonna be a lapdog forever. It's in her desires.
Yeah, where Metroid at? We haven't had a good new Metroid game in a long time.
Well, they announced Metroid Prime 4 like 4 years ago.
Yeah, where is it?
They said like 2 years ago that they restarted production on it.
Where is it?
Yeah, we haven't seen a single fucking bit, as far as I know. I haven't even seen like a fake-ass leak of someone taking a picture with their cell phone of a piece of paper that says Nintendo internal use only and has a shitty screen grab of Metroid on it. Like,
Where's
that's
another Princess Peach game?
that'd be nice. Super Princess Peach was fun.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there was that whole emotions thing, but I thought it was actually a pretty interesting idea. How about a good Paper Mario? Ooh, Super Mario RPG! Bring that back! You're already working with Square Enix, for the love of God, give my Mario RPG back! I want my Geno back!
Isn't a Metroid film a thing? I think there's some talk about making a Metroid movie.
There's been talk about making a Metroid movie since like the 90s. And I'm not exaggerating. I want to say like the early to mid 90s was when they first started tossing around the idea of a Metroid movie, and it's never gotten off the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ghost Marine. I gotta fix the links in the description. I got a link to Creepy's Vimeo now.
Yeah, sooner or later, Decker will upgrade that thing. I mean, how long did it take you to put my links in there?
About a year.
No, it took you less than that. It took you like 4 months.
Yeah.
See, now it sounds good.
I'm being nice. I think it might have been longer.
Comparatively, anyway.
So, yeah, Nintendo making new things makes the idea of, like, what kind of new things would Nintendo make. But it's kind of funny hearing that because, like, generally, like, with the production of Splatoon, they started designing that. Like, it was the younger people in Nintendo who started designing that, starting gameplay first. And it almost didn't happen because Miyamoto was looking at it like, yeah, but I don't understand how we're going to make this about Mario.
Wasn't that like the same issue with that one Star Fox game with the sexy Star Fox lady that every furry guy is into?
Yeah, where they're like, yeah, Fox McCloud. You could
Put her
get rid
in
of that guy. Make him Fox. There we go.
Yeah.
But Metroid movie is out. It's called Alien.
Oh yeah.
They ain't wrong.
Well, I mean, yeah, that was actually what the first game was inspired by. They watched Alien and they thought we should make a game that's like this. That was the whole reason why Samus Aran was a woman, was because Sigourney Weaver was playing the main character in Alien.
Okay, I don't remember playing Contra. I remember playing Contra on my 76,000 games in one thing we don't talk about. And I remember like the last level of Contra, there was like an alien species.
Yeah,
alien as a boss.
They straight up
They ripped it off.
copyright infringement out the ass.
So I wasn't crazy.
No.
As a furry guy, I'm offended. Okay, the weird, creepy. You know. You sound like me when I don't take my ADHD medication. Procrastination deluxe. I'm offended.
I have a see-through doggy.
Okay, quit showing off your see-through dog. Although I would, again, Nintendo, if you somehow are watching this random-ass stream, please re-release the Earthbound games, number 1, on digital if you have to, and 2, official translation for the 3rd game. Please, please, please! And also get the original guy and Hal's all back together so they can make the 4th one, please. Please! I love the Earthbound games.
Talking about Nintendo should do new things. I remember when like Nintendo was in its early years during the 80s, and you had games like, you had the first Super Mario game, you had Castlevania, you had all these games that came, you had Legend of Zelda, and then you had their sequels, Super Mario Brothers 2, Castlevania 2, Legend of Zelda 2. And I remember so many people so many kids that I knew at the time just bitched and moaned because these games were not like the original ones. And I remember thinking to myself, is that really a bad thing, though?
Yeah, I remember Legend of Zelda 2. It is very different than Legend of Zelda 1, and I don't think there's any other Legend of Zeldas that are like 2, to be perfectly honest. I'd like to see someone try to do 2 again.
Of course, everyone would point out that the original Mario 2 that Japan had was technically very damn similar to Mario 1, which is one reason why it wasn't Mario 2 in America, because America was like, this is the same fucking game, and this is ridiculously hard. What the hell is wrong with you?
Right.
So
Yeah, and it was
they took a similar game, but different, and said, make those characters Mario. Boom, there, here we go.
Yeah, first instance of like Luigi and Peach and Toad being playable characters.
Right. And the funny thing about it is that I like Super Mario Brothers 2. I always have. I thought it was fun. So
It was fun.
I'm the guy that tries to jump on the enemy, dies, and gets angry.
Yeah.
And then my friends there are like, this is the 80th time you've tried that. Don't you figure it out? I'm like, it's called Mario.
I had this similar conversation with a guy I was friends with back in college. And we had it over... excuse me, sorry. We had it when the N64 came out. We said that where Nintendo utterly dropped the ball was they should have taken all of their classic games, the games that first made them all their money in the first place, and they should have readapted them for the 3D environment. They needed to. Now they did do this with Ocarina of Time. They got that right. But I was like, they should have had They did have a Castlevania game, Castlevania 64, but I don't think many people remember it. Is the funny thing. But they should have had like Kid Icarus, Mega Man,
God, Kid Icarus was hard.
Yeah, they should have had like what was the name of that really fun racing game?
F-Zero?
Yeah, they should have. They should have had all. They should have made like an Adventures of Bayou Billy 3D game. Like one you could actually play that wasn't that hard.
I would love to see Ice Climbers in 3D.
Yeah, I felt like Nintendo dropped the ball that way, though.
Yeah. People remember Castlevania, so we don't speak of.
Oh, okay. It's just that I don't hear a lot of people talk about it. No. I don't hear when Castlevania comes up. I don't hear people talking about that one.
No.
Yeah, Brad Feltz added a point. Maybe the trouble with creating a new series is perhaps the original series did such basic things like Run and Jump Man, Space Alien Killer Girl, Elfwood Sword RPG. Twins! Were they twins or were they lovers in Ice Climbers? Because I
honestly don't know.
I think they're brother and sister, or I don't know. They don't really have much lore in that game, if you haven't noticed.
Uh-huh.
Now I want to play Kirby.
F-Zero the movie, directed by Rob Zombie.
Okay, no more Rob Zombie. Why is there a dog butt in our camera?
It's
like the live action Scooby Doo.
She's just standing on me now.
At least she's not on your testicles.
Lou, what are you doing, doggy butt?
Oh, Timothy Armstrong. I am very well aware of the Castlevania anime series. Trust me. Very well aware of the Castlevania. Oh God, Trevor Belmont. I'm going to hell again.
Hey, you okay? You wanna head that way? It's fine. Hold on. There you go. You're fine. You're fine, Lou.
We don't talk about the live action Scooby Doo. Too late, I brought it to
I hated that movie.
We all hated that movie.
Although I will say the original concept was even worse. So,
So I've been having an interesting thought process, considering with Sony's first party output anymore, instead of Nintendo and Sony have a very different way of looking about things. So Nintendo's there saying, we'd love to make a new F-Zero, but we need to figure out some way to make it weird and different. Otherwise, we're just not going to do it. Whereas
Here's the-
Sony is like, here's God of War. You might have remembered it as being an interesting and unique different game style. Now it's a lot closer to everything else we put out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
So now I'm thinking like classic Sony games, if they would make updated versions of them, how they would just be turned into an over-the-shoulder third-person open world adventure game, like Ape Escape. Give you a little tiny helper guy there, and just have it over the shoulder, and you gotta sneak around and find apes and bag
wasn't
'em.
Ape Escape already technically open world to an extent?
Yes, that would make it an easier transfer. But you don't have to be open world to turn into that, but just turn everything into a Sony First Party Studios exclusive kind of thing. You could turn Ape Escape into this big cinematic experience with all this drama, and the apes have just gone around and killed everyone, and you gotta save the world by
Are
catching
you
the
sure
apes.
you're not just talking about Planet of the Apes, but just a video game? I actually would play that. Anyway. Brad Feltz, you missed Decker's thought about that.
And it's not coming to all consoles. It's not coming to Xbox. Not last I checked. I'm going to check right now.
Popo. Like, I don't know why they have to get all crazy and new with that. I mean, they can, but they could try not to go too out of the box. They didn't go too crazy with Pikmin 3.
Yes, no Xbox news on World Brothers.
No, I'll play Pikmin. I like Pikmin. It's very stressing of a game. Why do I like this game so much?
I'm thinking, what other Sony exclusive titles from the early days of PlayStation could be redone to be every other Sony exclusive?
Picky,
Yes,
Sly
Kat?
Cooper. Sly Cooper.
Oh god, that actually might be pretty good.
Infamous.
Oh, they do that. They still do Infamous games.
Wait, they what? I know of Infamous 2, but I know of what Sons of Anarchy? It's not Sons of Anarchy. That's a TV movie. That's a movie. TV show. Fuck it.
But Infamous, Last Light, and Second Son were PlayStation 4.
I was gonna say certain Final Fantasy games are PlayStation exclusive, but they're not anymore. They're also available on PC nowadays.
Right.
Crap. The Last of Us. Wait, that's a newer game. Never mind.
Oh, they're remaking that anyway. They're remaking the original Last of Us. So the timeline of releases goes from The Last of Us to The Last of Us Remaster to The Last of Us 2 to The Last of Us Remake.
What? Why?
Last of Us Remastered, Last of Us 2, Last of Us Remake.
Decker, I need you to drive me to the Sony place. I need to talk to some people. I just want to talk to them. I just want to talk to them.
There is no war in Bossing Say.
There is no war in Bossing Say. Decker, can that be the title for the next video? There is no war in Bossing Say.
Speaking of the next Live and Wired, when are we going to do another drinking game?
When Decker doesn't cry inside.
Yeah.
Well, I'm right now like trying to get everything back in schedule. So I don't think next Saturday after that want to be a normal Live and Wired. So hopefully, if by then everything is flowing right, I got 2 more videos out by then. Everything's going. I'm feeling good. I'm actually getting stuff on my gaming channel. I'm like, yay! So like a 1 in a million chance. Then,
Ratchet and Clank.
Then the following Saturday.
Ratchet and Clank.
They're doing a new Ratchet and Clank, but
Okay.
that one's the one that annoys me because everyone always like, it's seamless. There's no load screens, and I'm like, they go into the portal and they flip around doing the same animation for a couple of seconds. It's a fast load screen, but that's the fucking load screen.
Okay. What about? Oh, fudge. I had all the tip in my tongue.
I never finished Phantasy Star 4 on the gaming channel, but I have beat it several times on my own as a child.
The problem is I was trying to Google up PlayStation exclusive games, but the problem is they're only talking about the ones that will be available for the PS5. Vibe Ribbon! That's a PlayStation exclusive. That no one remembers but me.
No one can stop Mr. Domino.
Oh my god, that's also a cute game.
Imagine that as a new PlayStation AAA story-based, like
Vibe Ribbon
you're
is
just walking along, You got your little domino friend there. He makes little dominoes for the little domino rally puzzles, and you got to drop some big ones and walk around the whole fucking open world to get back to the start and go pow and start the domino run.
Yeah, Categories remembers Vibe Ribbon, and I love Vibe Ribbon. It's such a cute game, and I thought I made it up as a child. Although the game was technically only available in Europe, so how the hell do I remember it?
Crank and Crank 2 High Voltage? Oh yes. Crank was one that I really liked, and I never actually got to see Crank 2.
I know that Yakuza 6 is currently PlayStation exclusive. I'm annoyed with that. How am I supposed to be Twitch streaming the Yakuza games if they're exclusive on the PS whatever?
Wait, how is the Yakuza 6 exclusive on PlayStation?
They told me it was exclusive. Excuse me.
I got them all on Game Pass.
Oh.
Except for Yakuza Like a Dragon. That
one's a good one.
I had to buy. Very fun.
I need a really
Star Tropic for the Nintendo Switch, except that you don't have to dip the instructions into water to get the right.
God, that stupid fucking.
Shine the infrared light on it. Like,
yeah,
use the infrared camera on the Joy-Con. There we go.
Twisted Metal is a good game, but the last Twisted Metal game was very bittersweet. As in, it was shit because they decided to do this weird episodic thing where it's like, okay, these levels you'll be playing as the fucking clown whose name I can't remember off the
Sweet Tooth.
Thank you. They're like the first things Sweet Tooth, and then after the Sweet Tooth levels, you had the doll face levels, which I was actually kind of interested. And then if you finished them all, there was like the secret one, which was like some weird preacher bounty hunter guy. But the problem was, it wasn't a rally. You know what I mean? You didn't have to choose your character and just do the rallies in the story like you do in a fighting game. It was like, oh, you have to do this. I'm like, it's linear. Why did you do this all linear? This game is not linear. What the?
Oh, his name is Needles Kane, and Sweet Tooth is the name of his car.
Oh no!
Oh, no, the original.
Then what the hell's Axel's name?
Axel. No, Axel actually has a name. Hold on. To the Twisted Metal wiki that I once edited.
Because I was pretty sure that was the name of him, but if that's the name of his car, which is just some wheels on his arms.
I'm looking.
She's looking.
This is my one job in life. It's stupid, and I'm going to do it. He doesn't have a name. His name is Axel. The driver's name is Axel. It is all Axel. It is Axel's all the way down. But yeah, again, they made freaking Twisted Metal all linear, and I'm like, why did you do this? Why didn't you do it like before, where it's we pick character, we ride, we do the things, and we do the, it's like in a fighting game where you do a series of rounds. Yeah, and like if you did certain things in certain rounds, you'd unlock other characters. Like I can't remember which Twisted Metal it was. You had to jump on this thing, hit this thing, and it would unlock Axel. What?
I just was like, Axel, and then I'd die because I have no armor.
Yeah.
I wasn't good at dodging, but I thought I was.
You're not good at dodging.
No. Oh well.
Yeah. Again, also was like the roster was limited, very limited, and it just like the Twisted Metal newest one is just like, again, bitter. I'm not bitter. I'm a knitter.
Lou's chewing on her bone.
Good for you.
That's her bone that is actually made of bone. Not to be confused with the squeaky bone or her chew bone. She has a bone.
We all have bones, Decker. At least 200 of them.
Darku456 said Decker and Creepy as guest characters in either Tekken or Dead or Alive.
You see, that's sad because I really enjoyed Dead or Alive, but I have not played any of the last two games, really, because they have over-monetized the shit out of it, and I'm the kind of guy who, when I have a game, I like to have the whole game.
You're like me when it came to Mortal Kombat 10 or 11. What's the one that they made you buy a lot of characters?
Both.
I'm just imagining if Decker were a character in Dead or Alive, the easiest way to beat him would just be to play Kasumi and then distract him with the moves that have their own center of gravity. Just like you perform the special, you punch in the.
No, I'd be too busy playing Ayami and doing the spin corkscrew like into your chest over and over and over and over and over. Don't call it cheese; it's killing you.
I'll just sit over here and just play my freaking Mortal Kombat like a real adult.
Yeah.
But I
Or my Soul
can't
Calibur.
play any of the
Decker
newer
or
ones
character
because
avatar,
if I
that would
wanted
have to
to
be
buy, if I wanted to buy the whole game, have all the characters, all of the content, all of the bikinis, I would be spending over $1,000, and that's a big ask for one game. I'm a Game Pass guy. I'm on Game Pass. I want to spend $15 and get hundreds of games, not hundreds of dollars and get one game.
I personally American McGee's making one. Okay, pin on that. I personally like it. Thank you. I like the idea of like, okay, you can earn it the old-fashioned way in the game and doing hardcore shit, or if you want, you can pay for it. You have two options.
Now, if you want to change your hair color, you pay for it every time.
Yeah. American McGee is making a series set. Hold on. Sorry, American McGee is one of my faves. He's making a series set in Oz?
That is awesome.
Okay, color me intrigued. I love American McGee's Alice.
That's also available on Game Pass.
Thank you, Decker.
As part of EA Play, which is included in Game Pass Ultimate.
Creepy, can I borrow a Cthulhu and throw it at Decker right now?
Xbox Game Pass, with all the gaming needs you will ever have for one low monthly price.
Okay, Creepy, if we both use our Cthulhus at the same time, maybe the Seeds of Madness will work.
Maybe.
Game Pass. Game Pass. Game Pass.
Oh, it's worked.
Shut up the fuck you must.
Why does everyone think I'm a character? Oh, actually, Dead by Daylight.
That be Metal Gear Survive.
We don't speak about that.
The last Metal Gear game had you pay for save slots.
Dude, I got pissed off when Far Cry, which is the one that
I was just annoyed that the damn. Whew, I actually tried playing Survive. Thank you very much.
Did you like it?
No.
What's the one? What was the one Far Cry? Not the one that was set in.
Thank you. That makes me feel much better. Much better.
I'll put dead on you. Put dead on you? What? Fuck it. I'm tired. No, I was gonna say, I hated how in Far Cry 4 you could only have one save slot, and I'm like, why? Why?
Oh God, yeah. Would you like to buy an ink ribbon?
Fuck you.
Ink ribbon costs raccoon tokens, and you get raccoon tokens for your Capcom points. Capcom points can be purchased in bundles of 400, 800, and 1200.
If you really want to get them, rub your tits on the screen. We all
An ink ribbon costs 500 fucking raccoon points.
I can't. Are they still working on? Is American McGee also still working on a new Alice game? Because if so, happy.
I have seen some work in progress of more stuff for a new Alice game.
Yeah, I do love it. He was doing gameplay footage of the Alice games, and apparently his stack got copyright claimed, and he's like, "I own the game."
YouTube sending him the stupid fucking automatic thing they send to everyone, like, "Hey, the copyright owner has you have to prove to the copyright owner that you have any right to use this that is not yours. It belongs to them. They are the copyright owner, not you. They made the claim. You don't own it. They do. They're the copyright owner." And he's there like,
my name's on the fucking box.
It's on the fucking box.
I don't love him like that, but I just was like. And some people are like, just because your name's on the box doesn't mean you own it. I'm like, it's his fucking IP. He's letting EA borrow it. Yeah, I would also like to see his take of
come on,
of
Daniel.
Oz.
It's got Game Pass.
Decker, no. Although I want to know if American McGee is going to only do the Wizard of Oz that everyone knows. Decker, shush. He's going to do.
You're just
Kalima. Kalimal!
Wait, you play on PC? PC also has Game Pass.
Kalimal! Anyway, so as I was saying, I wonder if American McGee is actually going to focus on the one book that we all know, which is the movie, the MGM movie,
or if he's going to interpret the other books, which I would love there to be an actual cartoon anthology series based on the books, the other ones. Remake, but the problem is because everyone has this whole mindset of the MGM version, which is kind of sad. I just want the other Wizard of Oz books actually put in and represented.
What about Return to Oz?
That's a combination of two books.
Well, yeah, but it was also more accurate.
Yeah, I'm not going to deny that, but I would love, again, to see the other books, because there's Ozma and all that jazz, and also, Decker, what are your thoughts of the new System Shock?
I have not tried it.
I haven't either, but I'm really excited because I like the BioShock series.
I have not seen Evil Within, but Alien Origin is fucking terrible.
Wait, I thought Evil Within was a video game.
Yeah, I know. But I guess it works as a movie, too.
Decker tried playing Phantasmagoria too. Wait, there's a second one?
No. Phantasmagoria is a completely different game. The original Phantasmagoria got into a whole lot of trouble because there was a scene with...
Oh, the point-and-click adventure!
Yes.
With the drain cleaner! And the creepy-ass decapitations and death you could get in that game!
No, that was... well, I mean, that was also Phantasmagoria. But,
yeah, no, and also the sequel. I remember the sequel. The sequel was meh. And there's also Harvester, which apparently the guy who plays the guy in Harvester apparently got arrested for some very horrible crimes.
Am I going to be allowed to live here much longer?
Why? Decker's what's the fact about the Wizard of Oz? The Del Rebio triplets sang in a...
I'm living on the street now.
Decker, that doesn't have enough graffiti on it to be a normal street. You look like you're at a
It's
comedy
got
house.
live and wide. It's...
That is...
Thank you, Dark456, because I would love to be on one of her That Time on Murder, She Wrote episodes. That would be awesome.
I'd love that too.
Also, hello, Brian Solano.
Oh, creepy. We still got to do Sledgehammer.
Oh, for the love of
Which means I
fucking
still got to send you
Sledgehammer. Oh, also we have Discord news. Instead of YouTube news today, we are doing Discord news because we hate ourselves.
Oh, yes, that news. Yes.
So Discord was Microsoft apparently wanted to buy Discord. Discord said, fuck you. The end. Oh, it does kind of look like the brick wall of a school. Especially if you're playing that version of Dodgeball we don't speak of.
Actually, I have to go because it's after 9:30 and I have to pick my godmother up. So I've got to cut this short. So thank you all for watching. I have been that long-haired creepy guy. And
he has a Vimeo, and it's not in the description, but could you tell everyone where it is?
Yeah.
No, there is no. We do not have currently a Discord for all you nerds to join because we love ourselves.
Not yet.
No, don't look at me. I'm not an administrator. Fuck that. Anyway.
Thank you all for watching.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Laters.
And now it is time for the Decker Cat Food Channel, where we talk about food for the next 20 minutes.
So, I was slicing up a block of Asiago cheese, as you do, but for some reason everyone around here was saying that Asiago smells like gym sock, which it does, but that doesn't mean it's not delicious.
Exactly.
Oh, God.
Wow, at least you're not complaining about that cheese I sent you. I sent Decker a picture of a cheese which is hold on.
Oh yeah.
I have to find the name of the cheese.
A gator cheddar with jet bluff.
It's Old Croc extra sharp cheddar. It's Australian extra sharp cheddar cheese. There's a little alligator. There's a little crocodile on it. And apparently they're grass fed and it's nice. And Decker complained about the price tag. Didn't read the rest of the picture. Just saw the price and got pissed.
What? It's 7 ounces for what? $5.75?
So $5.29. Thank you very much.
What? It's still a fucking ass ton for 7 ounces of cheddar cheese.
It's from Australia. It takes a long time to get here.
In that time it takes to get here, it should be making it sharper. It takes a long time to make cheese. Whether it's on a boat or in a warehouse, I don't care.
Did she say, I can't, we can't, I would love to give Decker that maggot cheese, but it's only available in Europe, and we can't get it here in America because of FDA rules and contraband rules, and the maggots could be infected with evil.
I mean, do the maggots get in the way?
No, the maggots are part of the cheese making process. The maggots, if the maggots are dead, you can't eat the cheese because that means the cheese has gone bad.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, that's an interesting indicator. So if the maggots are dead, we can't.
So as long as they're writhing around and you're like, yeah, then it's fine. If they just fall off like, and they just kind of lay there and they're like, and it's like, oh, okay, don't fuck this.
This cheese has
It's
gone
not
bad.
good anymore.
It's not a good cheese. Maggot won't eat it. Why can't you? Do you know how long it takes? Okay, first off, cheddar cheese is because of the process. That's why it's called cheddar cheese, which is involving like actual pressure and weight, and it's a pain in the ass. I watched the How's It's Made on cheese once. I was that depressed.
Sponsorship from either Microsoft for Game Pass or some cheese company.
We are now sponsored by Kraft.
Whatever.
Decker, now sponsored by Velveeta.
I'd prefer Tillamook or Cabot, personally.
Oh, for the love of God, Decker. Sponsors are sponsors. Beggars can't be choosers.
Cracker Barrel would be okay.
Isn't Cracker Barrel under some racism issues right now?
Yeah.
Maybe not Cracker Barrel then?
Fair.
I mean, it is some good cheese, but for the love of God.
You can't taste racism.
I don't know. I've been to some pretty white places where I can taste the white. I can smell it. You can eat cheese. Yeah, but only Kraft cheese, which is edible plastic, according to some.
I mean, it's not as bad as Great Value.
Oh my God. Or do you remember the government cheese you could sometimes get, which was in that weird little that vacuum sealed container that was vacuum sealed plastic that was like really hard to open, and you could get it from the government, and like it was 90% oil and it tasted like gasoline. Good times as a child.
Yeah, I kind of am glad that I was even too poor for that.
Oh, I wish I was that poor. No. The Maggofield cheese is called Kazu Marzu. Thank you, Graminator Games. Thank you. We couldn't remember the name. It's a cheese. Although, I want to go to Aldi's to buy a bunch of European cheeses and just eat them during a stream and just annoy Decker. Like, look, Decker, Vermont aged cheddar. Don't do that!
No, that's exactly what you do. That's exactly what you do.
No, don't do that when you're wanting to talk.
Oh.
Look, Decker, a stinky blue cheese. Yeah, no. No, the government cheese, the best grilled cheese, It tasted like, okay, I don't know what government cheese you got, but in Florida, it tasted like, it had a weird, funky, plasticky smell and tasted horrible.
But what was Brain, what are you doing? Think about it. What are we doing? Okay, we got 17 minutes. So what are we working on? Okay, working on. Boom, guys. I am so sorry that I have not gotten videos out in a reasonable amount of time. I swear I am working on that.
He is working on it.
I have a studio space now in my new big house.
You live on the streets now. Remember the?
I have privacy. I have privacy now, which is about the same as a studio. And I'm going to, like, tomorrow is my scripting day. I'm taking my damn Surface Pro, my Surface Pro 4, that was sent to me by Microsoft because the previous Surface Pro 4 I had purchased from them was exploding.
Like legit exploding, or was it just dying within itself?
It was exploding. The battery was swelling.
So, like that one video?
And that was a problem with all Surface Pro 4s, actually. And so that Microsoft extended the warranty to 3 years. And I had only had my Surface Pro 4 for 2 years and 10 months. So I was able to get it replaced.
Oh, thank goodness.
So this is my second Surface Pro 4 that I didn't pay for.
Hmm.
Thank you, Microsoft.
That's why he's been chilling Game Pass.
I feel like I owe him. What am I going to review next? Terrifier. And I'm going to have to edit around a lot of stuff. Don't expect to see all of it
So, Decker, do you need some dolls again?
Yes, but I have to tell you that you're not going to be getting him back.
I'm not loaning you any of my plushies. Here, you can have some bubblegum tape and use that if you need to.
Kat, just understand. Work with me here. What I need is a doll with articulation in the limbs that I can hang upside down. I need a hacksaw and ketchup.
Decker, go to Dollar Tree. They have those little dolls that are used for artistic posing references.
Do they have clothes on them?
You can put clothes on them if you wish.
Well, I don't need clothes.
Well, you don't. They're wooden dolls. They're not naked. They're the wooden articulation dolls that are
wood
used for
hacksaws aren't great for wood.
Oh, for the love of all that is unholy.
If they made of PVC, it's okay, but wood is gonna fuck it up. I don't want to fuck up my hacksaw.
Make a styrofoam doll then.
Well, that'll go too fast. You got to have a good amount of.
This conversation's already weird. Really, you haven't been here all day, have you?
Use a Bratz doll. That's brilliant.
Oh, good. Please use them. They're horrible.
Lou, what the fuck?
Use one of Lou's plushies that Lou has ripped in half and just do some magic.
Lou has ripped all of her plushies to shreds. We need to get her new plushies.
Maybe not get her plushies.
Yeah.
Actually, there's some plushies that are meant for dogs that are supposed to be rip-proof. Because they're made out of one solitary piece of fabric. Use a Chucky doll.
But yeah, so I might need a doll and a lot of ketchup and a hacksaw.
I can provide you one of those.
The hacksaw.
The ketchup.
Oh.
Blow-up dolls filled with cherry chow. Okay, I don't think we're allowed to put blow-up dolls on YouTube. Are we?
I'm pretty sure YouTube would look at that and be like, "That's close enough." Oh god. Actually, blow-up dolls might be okay. I mean, Charlie White's got his fucking Moby Huge. Actually, several Moby Huge.
I don't want to know.
Do you not watch Charlie White, ma'am? Are you not?
No.
Are you not cultured?
No, I have culture. It's called I Watch You, Decker.
Oh. Lou, it's okay. I think Lou needs to go out, so we gotta wrap this up. We've been at this for 2 hours and 47 minutes, so we're almost at the end. But thank you very much for all of your support.
What about my projects, Decker?
You don't have any.
Excuse me?
Okay, fine. What projects are you working on? Lou, it's okay. It's just be a little...
I'm currently doing my Yakuza series still, and now I'm also doing Sea of Thieves, and I'm trying to get the pirate crew with me so we can do some more Sea of Thieves, hopefully tomorrow. Oh yeah, you worded right. You can get away with anything with rich white people. Trust me. I lied to a bunch of rich white people telling them that my instant lemonade was made fresh with real lemons just because I had a couple of lemons on the stand. They never knew. So I'm doing Sea of Thieves, and tomorrow I will be streaming Sea of Thieves again, hopefully, as long as, the internet doesn't implode on itself again. Your dog's whining, Decker.
Yeah, she needs to go out. She probably has to go poop.
Well, I also have to go poop, so let's get this over with.
Okay, so yeah, the next review is going to be Terrifier. I'm going to work on the script tomorrow. I am hoping to get it all done a lot faster than before. I want to get it done by Wednesday, get everything back on schedule, and since I have little studio space now, there's a chance I will actually finish the script tomorrow. So, yay.
I believe in you, Decker.
And the Beyond Bats, Lou, it's okay. There's the gaming channel. I got a couple of things I've recorded for it. The audio is not so perfect on it, so I'm not certain. Guys, do you want me to put up the gaming content even though the audio is not perfect?
Do it anyway. See how many of them bitch.
Okay, fine.
I mean, I kind of had an audio desync in one of my Final Fantasy games, and I still posted it up because, it had some plot important shit.
Oh, this doggy right here. She's like, I need to go out.
Can you please teach Lou how to poop in the toilet?
It's okay, Lou. It's okay. We'll be going out in a second.
Seriously, teach Lou how to poop in a toilet. It'll save so much money.
What is the Investigator plan? Still on
script writing.
pre-planning and getting everything going
budgeting
there.
figuring out how much money we need.
Yeah, so there's a lot that goes into making a movie, and one of the things that we've already determined is like, okay, we have to cater, and well, that is also expensive. So
I joke saying potluck, but no one likes my idea of a potluck.
I can bake cookies for everyone. We will be paying people in cookies.
You can't pay people in cookies, Decker. I think this is breaking some kind of labor law.
True, but yeah. So I'm putting stuff on the gaming channel again. I'm hoping to get everything going there. I got Terrifier review coming, and I got a triple feature after that of more clown movies, but I want to finish the March of the Clowns, god dang it, and then I'm going to get back on like Rego, do some monster movies, get everything fine. Not Rego, we already did that one. I'm going to do Ryga, and then the new one, the third one of the Rego Ryga trilogy now it is. That they got a third one coming out. It's only available for pre-purchase on DVD, but I got that pre-order in. And
then sooner or later will be the summer of potato.
Yes.
I would love to do a summer of potatoes.
Summer of Nicolas Cage sounds real good.
Yeah, I mean, it's the most enjoyable you can do.
Yeah, but it's also going to piss Creepy off.
I mean, I think Creepy will understand.
I don't know. It's been like 3 years that I've been dicking him around on that.
Well, see, if my channel was a review channel, I'd take him away from you. But I don't do reviews. I do art and video games and lusting over fictional men.
Is Meth Gator a kaiju movie? Kat, you finished the script, right? Is it?
Okay, first off, I didn't finish the script. Creepy did. I helped. Second off, no, wait, what's the minimum size for a kaiju to count as a kaiju?
At least as large as a building.
It's not as large as a building.
Okay.
I mean, as big as a car.
I mean, you can live in a car, but it's not the same thing. So. Okay, so thank you all for joining. I've been Decker Shadow.
I've been Kat.
And remember, walk your dogs before you start your live streams. Good night, everybody.